Welcome back to Basement Video Podcast.
Don't do that ever again.
Why?
What was wrong with that?
I'm trying too hard.
You didn't like that?
Gotta be cool. Gotta be like, you know what these people are in for.
They know what they're in
That's what I was
for.
doing. Singing.
They're in for John.
Tell us today what we're gonna be talking about.
Do you want it?
I do
You
want
think
it.
you're ready?
I want it so
Wait.
bad right now.
Who the fuck are you? I don't know who anybody here is. Nobody told me yet.
Stop playing with your fucking balls.
They're not my balls.
Yeah.
They're the cat toy balls.
Oh my god.
My balls
Alex,
are here, buddy.
John, and I'm Andrew. And we're Basement Video.
Podcast.
Minusing some other crew. But we're here.
We're here and we're ready
We're
to talk about...
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, which one?
Like the 2000
No,
versions.
wrong.
No,
Extreme
Extreme
Ghostbusters from
Ghostbusters.
1997.
that's close enough.
It takes place 7 years after the real Ghostbusters broke up.
Know what I like
Why'd
most
they break
about-
up?
I think,
Bustin' just didn't feel good anymore.
yeah, you know when Bustin' just doesn't feel good anymore?
You gotta give it up.
What?
You know, Bustin' makes
Bustin'
me
made
feel
them
good.
feel good,
But then it
but
didn't.
then it didn't for a bit.
So they bust up the gang?
They busted all over the gang.
Yeah,
That's
the
not-
gang busted up.
Oh no.
Bustin' does not make them feel good. You know, it's not fulfilling after years.
Yeah, truth.
You're
Fact.
saying that if you're a Ghostbusters and you were hunting ghosts for a career, it wouldn't be a fulfilling career anymore?
I didn't say that.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm
Doug.
saying how they felt, not how I felt.
Do you want to be a Ghostbuster?
I would be terrified if I was a Ghostbuster.
Why?
Why?
I want ghosts are terrifying, man.
You got that vacuum back though.
Yeah, you can be Luigi's Mansion.
I guess if they're like that kind of ghost, but
You
like
just suck up
I
some
wouldn't
ghosts.
want to like be fighting the ghosts that these guys fight. It. They like fight ghosts that like
God bless.
straight up murder you.
Was that a
Bustin'-
double sneeze?
Yeah,
What
it
the
was.
fuck
A
was
twofer?
that? Double tap,
That
yeah.
was a double tap.
I've never seen anyone double tap a sneeze. It's
Jesus,
crazy.
yeah, for real.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Okay, you can bust after this podcast.
Eh,
What did you
well,
like about like these?
Or during.
Do you prefer?
No, let me fucking introduce shit. You're Russian. I
Yeah,
didn't know
what,
you were
what are you trying to
Russian
introduce?
from Russia.
Russian makes me feel good.
Russian
So
makes
today
it
we're
feel
gonna be talking
good.
about the 1997 Extreme Ghostbusters episodes. I bet you don't remember. 3, 5,
And
24.
oh, nice. Why did you pick those three?
These are my personal favorites, or
Okay.
some that I thought that you guys would like. Out
Okay,
of
all right, that's fair.
what's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on? So the first episode.
Oh God, you're putting me to sleep, John. Get to the fucking point.
Yeah, you've never done that. Joke's getting old. Remember you did that like 5 episodes ago.
Yeah. Anyway,
Think of a new way to make fun of me, man. This episode, the first one, is a classic. Episode 3, season 1, because there was only a season 1. True Face of a
Wait,
Monster.
there was really only one season?
It has 40 episodes, but
yeah.
it's only one season.
How does that work?
That's how lots of cartoons used to work.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought it was like usually like they have like 12 episodes of like a oh whatever.
Yeah, maybe
like
Game of
maybe
Thrones.
nowadays, but back then it was for cartoons. They just
Because
kind
they
of
were just trying to push toys and get into syndication so they can make money.
The fucking good old days, man.
I'm confused by your opinion.
What do you mean?
What? I thought there was 12 episodes. Ah, the good old days of 40. You didn't even remember 2 minutes ago.
Okay, you caught me there.
the good old days.
Listen, I just
Remember?
remember.
Membe.
But yeah, so this is called True Face of a Monster. Are you good?
Yeah. I thought you were gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we are.
What do you want to talk about it? What do you got to say?
This episode's it tackles bigotry,
Bigotry,
racism,
Racism.
vandalism because of it.
vandal. Yeah,
It was pretty fucked up, actually.
Yeah,
Those
it's
guys that Garrett was hanging out with.
all the anti-Semitic guys.
Yeah,
It's just like
for a kid show too.
it's a lot to take in for a kid show. Like I think
For a kid at least.
I was watching these with
Yeah.
you, and I was like, "Holy shit, kids watch this!"
I feel
stuff.
like a lot of kids will miss the mark though, because
Well, I think they made it pretty blatant once like those guys went to the synagogue.
yeah,
and just
but
fucking tossed
the
Garrett
thing,
out
do
of
you
his
think
wheelchair.
but do kids? Do you think?
think
Yeah, go ahead. We're on the same point. I
I
think.
was like, "Do you think kids even think like make that connection?"
Well,
Like,
I think that's why they made it a rabbi and his son at like a synagogue instead of just 2 random Jewish people.
Yeah, but do you think like all kids will know Jewish symbolism and stuff like that?
Well, what are you talking about? The golem? Like they
Well,
wouldn't
the
understand
Star
what
of
the
David and things like that. Do you think kids will know what that is? I'm like,
if they're Jewish.
yeah, if they're Jewish, but like, I mean, outside of that, and I guess it is more for like the Jewish kids, because then they can understand how to handle anti-Semitism. But in the same way, it's not really. Doesn't really tell you how to do that. it just shows that it happens.
Yeah, and then you need to call the Extreme Ghostbusters.
You call it. Go ahead.
I just feel like that, like, if I saw this show, so like 97, right?
Yep, we were 5.
5. I just feel like if I saw this when I was like 5, I probably wouldn't even know like why they were picking all these people in the first place, and then they would say like, "Oh, a rabbi." I was like, "What's a rabbi?" I wouldn't even know what that is.
I feel like I knew what a rabbi was
Right.
at that age.
It's hard to tell what I knew and didn't know back then.
I think it also depends on your background too. Like you had some whatever religious background.
Yeah.
I don't know if Alex did or
Alex's
whatever.
family's religious.
So then, like, it depends like what religion you study too, because some religions are okay with like discussing other religions and I guess in a way putting them down, but in the same sense, like you'll kind of learn about other religions along the way a little bit.
Yeah,
So
that's how I think I knew about it.
Yeah.
Because I was raised Catholic. What?
Oh, nothing. I sneezed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you're not gonna bless me? I thought you were Catholic.
All right, he's waiting for your blessing.
Bless you, my son,
Thank you, Father.
for I have sinned.
How much have you sinned?
You don't want to know.
Really don't actually.
2 Hail Marys, you can go to heaven. It's fine.
Fuck yeah. Hail Mary, full of grace, slapped a bitch in her face, took her Louis bag and her North Face.
Kiss
That's
kiss the Bible one time and you're good. Bud.
Wu-Tang.
Well,
Even though
good.
that was Tupac.
I kind of want to watch more of these episodes. I forgot how cool. Like,
They are really cool. Like, there's a lot. It was hard to pick these 3. These are just the ones that I feel like are more known. Or at least the second one we watch and the third one we watch. The first one we watch, I think, is just I liked it.
I think the episodes you picked were really good, especially since like they're pretty unique in their own sort of way.
Yeah.
But I think if I had to pick which one was my favorite, it would have to be the Grendel one, just because I love when shows like.
We didn't even say we picked that one yet.
You said episode 24.
Yeah, you
You
told
think
what?
people were fucking...
Yeah.
Oh, that's
episode 24
Grendel episode.
Well,
That's the Grendel one.
Episode 24
we're about to
of
fucking
the
teach them,
Ghostbusters,
alright?
Extreme Ghostbusters, is the Grendel episode. Yeah, for sure.
Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
You really.
That's
like that.
right.
he didn't say
Yeah,
that.
he does.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
He says
yeah.
Ghostbusters and it does a little quiet part and he's like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
does he?
right.
Yeah.
There's a part like for the like I don't know, for the first like 10 seconds they don't even say Ghostbusters.
Yeah, he just says that's right or goes,
Uh-huh. and then
And, it's
and then
like,
they
and then he starts doing it.
yeah.
Are you crying?
I'm yawning a lot. That's why my eyes are all watery.
And then he's like, Boston makes me feel good.
No,
Damn it,
Ghostbusters
damn.
just brings a tear to my eye. You know, it's
Yeah, I figured.
it just brings a
Fun fact.
Nostalgic tears.
Yeah, I fucking
Fun fact.
yeah.
What? Fact me.
Jim Cummings sings that song
Jim Cummings sings "I Bustin' Makes Me Feel Good."
for this show.
Oh.
Yeah, just for
You know
the
who
show.
Jim Cummings is?
Yeah.
What's he do? See if you remember what I told you last night.
Last night. I
Last
suck.
night.
I'm stupid.
didn't
Oh,
say
don't
it
be
either
so
of
hard
those
on
things.
yourself, buddy.
I think those are your inner thoughts, not me.
You're projecting.
I forget. I'm sorry. I refreshed my
The
memory.
voice of Winnie the Pooh. He's voiced a lot of things. He's the voice of Pete.
Oh, fuck yeah.
He sang that song.
Oh my. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess,
my.
like, I don't know if this is a true story. This is what I heard on someone's story that they were telling on YouTube or a podcast or something. But they're like, oh, hey, because he did like random voice acting on the Real Ghostbusters show. And on this, they're like, oh, we don't have anyone to sing or something like that. And they're like, oh, do you think you could sing? He's like, I've never sang before. And they bust out that.
It's actually fucking real good.
Yeah,
too.
Ow.
it's fucking dope.
I want to meet him. He sounds like a cool guy.
Cool guy, Jim.
Jim, the cool guy.
Jim Bustin'
Cummings.
makes me feel good Cummings.
Oh my god. That is not his full name. That
Yeah, it
would,
is.
that would be pretty cool if it was his full name.
That's what's on his birth certificate.
Jim
And then
Bustin'
he-
makes
they
me
look-
feel good coming.
And then they look at it. Hey, they look at it. He's like, that's right.
That's right. Yeah.
I kind of want to listen to this song now. I had no idea he said
We
that.
listened to it 3 times when we
Yeah.
watched it.
Unfortunately, we can't play it because fucking get claimed again.
Yeah, Sony owns Ghostbusters.
God damn it, Susan.
Stupid Sony. I mean, whatever. Sony's
Susan?
okay, but
The CEO of YouTube.
Is it?
yeah,
Yeah.
she is. Yeah, that's a good call. That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
Not really, unless you're.
I'm calling you out, Susan.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, we
Where's
never
the
met her,
ours?
and you're calling her out.
I'm joking. You're.
But yeah. So the first episode we watched, you get to know Garrett a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about him?
I think he's like easily the best character in the whole like franchise.
Because this is the third episode, so they're still trying to character build.
it's just
Because the first two episodes were two-parter, like they were linked. So
So-
this is the first one out of the first story we know.
What do you gotta say about the toys and Garrett?
Oh, you want me to get into that right now?
he's
Yeah,
like.
well, you might as well. You're talking about him,
Yes.
so
Garrett, my boy Garrett, you know he got fucking hard jumped. You know why?
you got her jumped.
He got hard jumped.
Yeah, you got a picture.
I got some of the toys back there. I have all the characters that they released. Guess who they didn't release?
Let's
Who
take the
did-
I'm gonna take the camera out of the tripod and bring it over there to
Oh,
those.
they
toys.
know. I'll tell. I got some of the ones in the one picture we're gonna show.
Check our Instagram. You'll see.
Yeah, you will. You'll definitely will.
You'll definitely will.
You'll definitely will.
You-
So they got Kylie. They got Eduardo. They
Yeah.
don't got Garrett.
What?
They got Egon.
They don't got what?
So they got the 4 Ghostbusters
Wait, do
toys.
they have a Slimer?
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, so that what?
Yeah,
Do they have any other ghosts?
they have all the ghosts pretty much.
All of the
They
ghosts
have yeah.
throughout the whole series.
Not all the ghosts, but they have a certain select.
The
They don't
main-
have them. One of the main characters, but yes, they have some of the ghosts.
They have Stay Puff.
I don't think there was a Stay Puft in this line.
Wow, I thought there was in one of the episodes, but no toy. Is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
because
Yeah.
they were. Were we watching something else where Stay Puft was in? I think. 'Cause I
Maybe,
remember seeing
yeah,
them
because
last
there was
night.
another.
Maybe it was just
the
in
original.
just in the intro, maybe.
Is that?
He's not in the
that's
intro.
not
Oh,
the Stay
me and
Puft
you
thing?
watched Real Ghostbusters after, so I
Yeah.
can show you the original Grendel.
Yeah, so it's probably that.
Well, yeah. So, anyways, they got a prototype for Garrett. Andrew, you want to show the fellas and the ladies?
That looks so
I will
cool.
Show the ladies and the fellas.
This is
Wow, dude.
unreleased Garrett Miller prototype.
Look at that face that he's
Why
giving. Though
didn't-
he's like.
Why didn't he have that chair when he was going through the fucking?
Well, this
woods?
was part of the deluxe figures line. Like, here's a picture. These are the deluxe figures that came out. That came with like crazy proton packs.
Yeah.
He's not. I don't know. He's there. I have him. I don't think
He's-
I have the deluxe version of him and this version.
He looks like he sold his for meth.
Oh man,
Maybe.
a little harsh on Eduardo.
Yeah, poor
Oh
Eduardo.
come on!
What?
You don't think Eduardo like did a little like?
He dabbled in the meth.
Who hasn't? Am I right?
Yeah.
Like they got each character. Like I'm gonna be frank with you guys. In the toy line, there's 2 Kylies, there's
Mhm.
2 Egons, there's 2 Rolands, and there's 2 Eduardos. There's a normal version and a deluxe version of each
But
character.
only a prototype.
And only a prototype deluxe Garrett, which I get. They had to make him deluxe. He had a big giant wheelchair. Not in the show. It was a normal wheelchair, but this it's big. So make him a deluxe figure. Cool. We didn't even get that.
Maybe it's
we
because
didn't even get it.
It's
Maybe
budget
it's-
costs, man. Like
Yeah, but
he's
look
so
at-
much bigger than everybody
Yeah,
else.
but like
so.
if I know you guys can't see the proton packs, but I'll show you after this video. The proton packs are ginormous compared to what they look like in this picture.
Yeah, but even
and his proton pack is part.
That's
Like, know what it kind of even looks like? Here, let me
What?
open the original.
I'm not gonna lie. Look how detailed his
Oh,
is.
I
though.
can't zoom in, but you know what his looks like? His
Just
sorry.
hold control and then scroll. Mouse scroll wheel.
What?
So hold control and then scroll wheel with your mouse.
Okay. Oh, frick, eh? His
Oh, there you
kind of
go.
doesn't even look like the proton pack. It kind of looks like that might be like a containment unit that they would all use.
Oh, yeah, they would
Which
all
one-
dump the
Imagine
ghosts
being
in.
a kid.
bro, he's got like a turret on that bitch though too. Like look how detailed. Look how
Yeah,
much
yeah.
shit he has
I'm
compared
not
to
gonna
everybody
lie.
else.
I'm looking at all these toys. The guys, the Egon, like the
I have this Egon, but I don't know if they came out this color. I have
all
the-
of these
the deluxe one.
toys look like like $5-10, but his is like a $20 toy,
Yeah,
man.
but you gotta think they
Yeah.
could have made that with thin as fuck plastic.
I get that, but look at
Yeah.
the that's still like look at the details of that gun.
Yeah,
Look
but
at-
you gotta think of your company's image. You're not putting out the handicapped character.
Yeah, no,
because
I
he has
get
a big
that.
wheelchair.
did people care back then about like if they like let's not put the handicap?
Well, what
on
if
there.
that's okay?
But-
Picture you're a kid and you're
Mhm.
watching this and you're a handicapped kid.
And
That
you,
guy's your hero. Like he's because you like you said he's
That
the
is
coolest guy
true.
on the show.
You
And you're
finally
like,
have
oh, I want the toys.
representation.
That
I want
is
the
it.
toy of him in the wheelchair.
That is very true. It's
He-
he is really
It's
the
something
And,
you
like,
can relate to.
It's something really important for children to have that form of
man. Look at I
representation.
can't stop.
And like the show already has a lot of what's the word I'm looking for?
Egon looks-
representation.
Representation.
Egon
I've
looks
said it like 4
pissed.
times.
He looks
Egon
like
does look pissed. You
he's so.
know what's funny? Roland is never really angry in the show. Both this figure, look how angry he looks.
It looks
Yeah,
like
he
they were
looks-
trying to like make a cigar in his mouth
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. He
And
looks
then look
like-
how sad what's his face is.
Who?
The guy on the right,
Eduardo?
Eduardo. Look at him. He's like, oh.
well, he's not the deluxe.
He's like,
one,
I don't
that's
have
why.
my
This
proton
isn't
pack.
deluxe. I got both. I can show you after.
So I'm not deluxe enough for this shit, dog.
I have the deluxe Kylie. I only have one.
So
Kylie, this one.
that right there never released. That's
this
like
right here.
yeah.
No, this never released.
That's sad, man.
And they have him blonde. That's how much they cared. He's not blonde. He's a brunette.
Yeah, or he had like red hair, didn't he?
It's red, yeah.
Is it like this guy's?
He's like
Yeah,
a
like that,
ginger.
Like
exactly.
a reddish dark brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which sucks because like he's like easily the coolest character in the show.
From at least in the
Yeah.
episodes we watched to watch for that.
I think I
They.
there was a-
Eduardo has some funny jokes sometimes.
yeah, none of them seem to be like lacking because they're all have like their own personalities and they're very fleshed out.
Yeah,
I think
that
the
was very good in the show.
if I
when
had
they
to
did that.
pick who's probably the most boring one, it's honestly a tie between either Egon. Egon's like you can't beat because he's like the original, but it's probably like
Roland.
Carlton.
Well, yeah, it's the voice. Carlton voices him, the guy
Yeah.
from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He voices him. And you know who voices Garrett, the coolest guy in the world?
Yeah.
Max Goof, Jason Marsden himself.
Max Goof.
That's his name.
Yeah, I know. I
He
get
legally
it.
changed his name to be that.
Yeah, it's Max Goof now.
Oh my God.
He's a
That
57-year-old
sounds
man
like
named
something
Max
you would
Goof.
do. No, you probably legally change your name to Elf or something.
That's my middle name, bro.
John Alf.
I didn't tell you guys I changed my middle name to Elf.
That's dope, dude.
John Alf Bart.
Congratulations, you finally getting that much closer to your hero.
Yeah. And like I get she was like a goth queen in this fucking show, but look at the toy.
Aren't we
Kinda
all
looks
goth?
I
scary.
forgot. Wait, I thought they didn't release toys that shot projectiles because kids can choke on that.
Dude, this was like the 90s.
No,
They
they
did.
killed a kid in the 70s.
What?
Some kid choked on a Battlestar Galactica.
Bro, I had toys that shot projectiles.
Yeah, me too. They just had to go. The tips usually had to be big enough not to lodge.
Oh. No, I don't know. I had some small ass like Batman projectiles.
How many
and
kids
shit.
do they have to go through to test that?
Yeah, at least 3.
Hey Jim, you want to bring your kid in, Fritz? Bring your kid in the
To
work
testing
day.
work, yeah.
Ask what Peloton's doing right now. Maybe they'll have some insight.
Yeah. But the toys are freaking sick. Trendmasters did them.
I like the ghosts that they come with it though.
You know what I hated about the toys though? Like look at Egon, he's standing straight cool.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck am I supposed to stand up rolling when he's standing like that?
Well,
Know how bad these? Not how
doesn't his
bad.
proton-
It looks like his proton cable is lifting him
No,
up.
that's what I'm about to tell you. The deluxe figures, all their proton packs have kickstands so you can stand the figure up. That's how.
Okay.
Because the proton packs are heavy, but also like look at his articulation.
Yeah.
It's weird articulation.
He's like bent for. He's like kneeling kind of.
Man, they must be jacked carrying those.
I did
things
like that
all
they
day.
continued to do this though with the little ghost that came with everyone, like they did with the original.
I
Real
love when
Ghostbusters.
toys do that, where it's like you have the
You
main
get-
figure, but then
Yeah,
it comes
Ninja
like
Turtles would do that. They
You get
did
2
it.
for
Yeah.
1, bro.
comes like their
What?
weapon.
You get 2 for 1.
yeah,
Literally.
exactly. Yeah.
What's wrong with
And
that?
like,
No,
this
we're saying we
little-
love that.
and
Oh,
look,
I
they
thought
got-
you said you hated it.
No, I like it.
Oh, okay.
I said I like they continued with it because they did
Oh,
this in the
okay.
Real Ghostbusters line.
I thought you said you didn't like it, and I was like, bro, what's wrong with that? That's dope.
Yeah, it is. But look at these right here. Those are sick.
That purple one makes me want to just put it in my mouth though. Like it's like
it looks like a gummy candy, like
Yeah,
a
it
Scooby
does.
snack gummy.
You're
like
right.
this, like these are like the protons are the only things that look like kids would want to put that in their mouth. But it's plastic, so it's
This
obviously
one not really, but the clear
the purple one though
Yeah,
looks like a
yeah.
gummy.
Bro, I've eaten some gummies in my day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, we're not talking about weed ones, bro.
Bro, why you always gotta bring in my problems?
Because we're here for you and we care about you, Andrew.
And all of our friends,
Always.
forever.
That was some pretty corny shit, not gonna lie, but whatever.
Me?
Both of us.
But yeah, these are sick. These what are these containment units? What are these little?
Yeah, containment units.
I don't remember. But there's I like this little the Slimer in this show. They made him look a little grimier and look like a little more methed out with the eyes. But I like it. I'm
He's
into
a
it.
little more methed out.
Here, because let's get off the computer. You've already been off the computer. So I'm not showing anything. I'm just saying this art style. I'm not sure if this is the same company that did the Godzilla cartoon. I think it is the same
It
one that
is,
did
I
Man in
think.
Black cartoon and that Jumanji cartoon. Because
Jumanji's is completely.
Jumanji
I can't.
looks more like this mixed with wild thornberries and a meth head.
It's really like Jumanji's is like I
Wild
rewatched-
Thornberries kind of just looks like meth head.
Well, because Jumanji looks like early concept art for
Yeah,
the wild
like a pilot.
thornberries.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Because the characters look like that kind of style,
got,
but
like, the
ugly as fuck.
I like that though.
I like it too.
I love
he hates
when-
it, but I like it.
Bro, that's
Like,
like
where the Robin Williams character in the Jumanji cartoon, his head's like this tall, and this is all for it.
that's what like whenever I draw stuff, I always try to take like inspiration
approach?
from I love the ugly approach. It's especially when cartooning things. I think it just looks so much more
God, these Hellraiser characters are just.
Well, let's talk about the Golem episode. We didn't
Oh.
really even mention the Golem.
You got.
Yeah.
Let's show the Golem. We've
You
been
said
talking
you
for so
liked the
long.
Golem a lot.
I like the
This is what the
Golem.
Golem looked like in episode 3.
I liked how his face kept going from one side of his body to
Yeah,
the
that was
other.
sick because he's made out of clay, so he
Yeah.
can do anything.
So you just
Who do you think would
pulls
win
his
the
face.
fight?
Him or Clayface? Is that what you're gonna fucking say?
No,
Yeah. Why are you smiling? What were you gonna say?
Batman.
Batman?
Oh, Batman. Well, let's just watch an episode of Batman the Animated Series and see how he does against fucking Clayface, and we'll know.
Bro, you're probably pretty good. I mean, he's got all that money.
Yeah, money. He just throws it.
You know. That's money's like a superpower.
Money. ain't
Technically,
his
at this point.
Pretty close. It's the
thing. So yeah,
closest
this is the
thing.
Golem. You already showed her.
Mm-hmm.
Him.
Yeah, there he
Mhm.
is. Oh.
So what it is this episode. So let's set it up. So in the synagogue, is that what this one is? Yeah.
Yeah.
The synagogue, the rabbi and his son, they get scrolls in because they're kind of.
Ancient.
I don't know if it's like a museum type synagogue where they have also like relics and like ancient artifacts that are in there. So they get scrolls from Prague,
Mm-hmm.
and one of those scrolls awakens this golem, which in the I don't know if it's Jewish lore, or like what is it? Not lore, sorry, but like mythology
Mythology.
about the golem, where you get the golem, you get the golem, and he protects you.
He's your boy.
He's your boy. He's like
He's your
walking
bouncer.
security. He laps around the synagogue all night for you. So whatever. Yeah, he's there. Anyone that tries to come and fuck with the synagogue, he's like, "Yo, what up?" He's the golem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get you out of here, bud.
Yeah. So all we see in the first one, we don't see who it is. We don't know it's the guys that Garrett knows or hangs out with. We just see him spray painting like "Go home" or something on the synagogue's outside walls and breaking shit. Whatever. Then Garrett goes to run some game at the basketball court. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he runs
And
a
then
mad game.
they lazily made one of the basketball players have the exact same voice. What?
I kind of do want to take a break, just a quick break.
And we're back from our little break. Alex had to pee. This is the sign for pee. I don't know what that means, to be honest. I don't know.
But it was 99 cents.
How much?
59 cents.
59
59
Was it? It was 99 cents.
No, it was-
Yeah, okay. I thought I said 5 for some reason.
It was
59
59 cents.
59 cents.
No, 59.
It was 5 to 9 cents.
I have no sense.
Smells like R. Kelly sheets.
Shit, it was 99 cents.
Speaking of which, while we were waiting for you, we went to the thrift shop today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did.
We went
You guys actually go thrift shopping
Yeah,
today?
we went to both
Yeah.
Five Villages while we were waiting for
Would
you.
you find anything good?
I was looking for Pokemon cards. No dice.
You guys actually? Oh, that is actually a good point to go.
All of
look
those
for
in front of you are from Five Village.
No
I
way.
just bought all those off
I
John.
paid probably $60 for all of them, which isn't much because there's like 300 cards there.
And then
This-
he was going to sell them to me for $60.
That's such
But
a
then I bought them for 65, bro.
Yeah, he's not good at haggling.
I'm a friend, bro. It was a friend thing, you know? You were doing me a
Is
solid,
there
so I was
anything
doing you a
worth value
solid.
here?
There's a few cards that I know for a fact. Don't look through them. That one's not. Those are like the 2016 re-releases where they re-released all
Yeah,
the originals. And
We already sorted them. That's why he's saying don't look through
Oh.
'em.
there's a Charizard actually
Yeah.
from 2019. So when Detective Pikachu came out, they released.
No, bro, it's original holographic Charizard.
Yeah,
Who wants it?
yeah,
It's
100
fucking
grand.
You just got $100,000 right there.
Yeah. Oh,
no, it's
fuck
it's a hollow. So they came out with cards that looked like the Pikachu Pokemon, like the real life
Yeah.
CGI ones.
Yeah.
And that one's like a $40 card. That's in there. But I kept one because there was two.
Yeah.
Some
So-
Mewtwo's I got in there that I liked. I kept.
Yeah.
I saw you looking at Mewtwo cards actually.
Yeah, I was seeing what the ones were worth that I got.
Like,
There's
yeah.
some like $40, $50 ones, but I like Mewtwo, so I kept it.
Hell yeah,
Have
boy.
you ever played those games, by the way? Pokemon cards?
I did in like grade school.
I didn't know how to play. I remember I kind of tried to make up the rules one time with my grandma because I was an only child and I didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah, I think I did that with my parents once, and my dad was like, "Yo, I ain't got fucking time for this shit."
You don't know the rules. I'm not trying to fucking humor you.
I think I did the exact same thing too with my parents, but it was like with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I was like,
I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh. I think I was into them for maybe a week.
I was really into Yu-Gi-Oh. when I
Yu-Gi-Oh was
a kid.
fucking bullshit. Like all the rules would
Yeah.
change every season because like do you remember the first rule when Yu-Gi-Oh first came out was?
No.
It was if you had a card, you could play it like no matter like you just play it because you have
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Actually, I
So
remember
like
that,
if
yeah.
you had a Blue Eyes White Dragon on the first turn, you can play it, but you can't attack with it because
Yeah.
if whoever has the first turn can't attack. But like still, to put. It's stupid. It's just
Usually,
like,
I was playing a mobile game a while ago because I was bored at work. I downloaded the Yu-Gi-Oh mobile game.
Yeah.
And it's just you going around.
You actually have to play the card game though, right?
Yeah, it is the card
yeah.
game. It's literally just the card game, and you make decks.
Yeah.
And like you were just saying, the rules are fucking
There's so
crazy
many
as fuck.
rules. Yeah.
Like I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just
But that's,
making
like,
lucky
it's
things.
So like all those card games, they're kind of like Magic the Gathering. You know?
Yeah, all
you kind of
you
gotta know the ins and outs of each card and.
it's
how-
just that's the thing. You have to keep up with that shit.
Yeah.
And there's like just new cards, and it's just like they add new.
Well, yeah, like Magic the Gathering. I assume it's still around. Like I know
Yeah.
people still
Oh,
play it, but
100%.
I know people still play it, but there's new cards coming out.
I don't know
I
if they're
have no
still
idea.
making new cards.
Because like
or
there's
what,
they've
but-
been a thing since like the 90s.
Yeah.
Imagine the rules for that fucking game changing every year since the 90s or every few years even.
Yeah, it's probably pretty
Don't
intense.
touch the mic.
I'm just sorry. I was just making it close. Oh,
Touch
because
the
of your.
rods.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I'm sorry. My
And
bad.
it's touch mine. Well, yeah. Anyways, back to what
Don't
we're
let them touch. Don't let the.
Yeah, just touch my rod next time.
Oh God, Jesus.
Gorge.
I don't feel comfortable here anymore now.
Why? You want to put in a sexual harassment claim? I'm HR technically.
Yeah,
I'm not at that point yet.
Okay, cool.
you're the one man spreading right now.
Yeah,
I'm
we
just-
got a nice
I'm
view of
doing
your
a very
crotch.
nice, just relaxing pose. I'm sorry.
Don't pop a woody.
I'm
We'll
gonna
all
paint
see
you
it.
like one of my French girls.
You can't. You couldn't actually see your crotch. I was just being silly.
You
Sorry.
get the dirtiest look right now. Andrew.
Yeah,
I had to get uncomfortable for a lie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you weren't looking the most presentable. You look like you were about
He was
to take a nap.
presenting.
Yeah, it was presenting to me. He's like, "You want some of this?"
Was this
I
true?
was thinking about it for a hot minute, but I'm getting married,
What were you
bro.
about to say, Alex?
So, what do you guys think about this episode?
Yeah. So what I was saying before our break is, in that scene with the basketball game where Garrett knows the guy and they fucking fuck with those guys and win the bet because he knows Garrett's good.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean they fuck with them?
They make it seem like Garrett, because he's handicapped, wouldn't be good at basketball. What?
Didn't take the bait.
I would automatically think the guy that's handicapped is probably really good at basketball.
Fair assumption, I guess. I don't know.
I mean,
But like what I was getting at, they did a twofer. They doubled down in this scene. They had Roland voicing Roland, the guy who played Carlton in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but he also voiced the random guy playing basketball, and they were talking to each other.
do you know what they call wheelchair basketball?
Isn't what you just said?
No.
Oh,
Like the actual
death
name?
something?
It's murder ball.
Yeah, murder ball. Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
that crazy?
Yeah, it's so much more dangerous.
Yeah, it's a. That's
It kind of.
Fuck
We used to
Yeah.
play that in high school, remember?
Remember our media arts teacher? He did that, and to be funny,
Because it was the teachers versus the actual
handicapped
Yeah.
murder
people.
ball players.
Yeah, I remember
Oh
that.
my god!
It was like a fundraiser thing.
Yeah, they
wasn't
did it every year, but like it was sick because in gym class, they'd let us play with the
Right.
teachers' wheelchairs. So we'd play murder ball in gym class.
I just remember
And
the
kids
one
just get
time the
fucked
teachers
up.
was fighting.
Yeah.
It was like against like the actual like wheelchair people, and then like the media arts teacher, like he was about to take a shot for the net. He got up out of his wheelchair and just. He
Yeah.
got up from the wheelchair and just spiked it. I was like, "What the
And
fuck?"
everyone's like, "What are you doing?"
it? Everyone's
And
like,
then we realized this is why they call it murder ball because they killed him.
they killed him. Yeah.
the murder.
Anyway.
Ball, the murder ball of
High school,
2008.
probably.
Yeah. They murdered that guy.
So yeah, this episode, then you realize, so Garrett catches up with an old friend he meets again because he hasn't seen him for a few years because he's a Ghostbuster and that guy's hustling at the fucking basketball court,
As you do.
as you do.
Right. Who doesn't?
So he goes to hang out with them. They go to the gym. They're fucking pumping iron. Then they're like, "Hey, yo, you want to fucking free jump off something with us?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm
It's
down."
like, well, obviously.
Did he?
Well, he's a really athletic guy. Like in this show, I know you only saw 3 episodes, but he's like an athletic guy.
I don't know
Yeah,
why, but I
super
just
athletic.
picture him doing it. But he still had the wheelchair on him, so he bungee jumped.
No, didn't you
with
remember
it.
the scene? He literally backs up to the ledge of a building and goes backwards off of it.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, he's so
he's
cool.
he's such a.
He's fucking hardcore.
He
dude.
actually is the coolest character ever.
Whatever. So he's hanging out with this guy and his friends. They go to the gym. Some shitty shit happens, and his the Ghostbuster friends like Kylie, Roland, and Eduardo are like, "Oh, these guys seem a little off." Whatever. And they go hang out. And guess what they do? Guess what these guys do for fun?
Shoot some people.
What do they do?
outside.
No, yeah, during the day. You know what they do at night?
What?
What? Making some trouble outside of the school?
Outside of the synagogue.
Oh. Whoa. It's really close to the Fresh Prince.
They go to the synagogue. They spray paint. Go home. And then Garrett says, "No, I'm not down for this." Know what they do to the poor guy?
They
He's like,
steal his wheelchair.
they tip him out of his
Yeah.
wheelchair.
And the guy's
steal
doing
it. And the guy's
wheelies in
wheeled
it.
around,
Why?
smashing
Yeah.
statues of
So
the rabbi and his
disrespectful.
family that they
Yeah.
have.
That
out
was
there.
fucked up because
And then, but know what the cool part is?
Uh-huh.
Before you get into why that's fucked up, he goes to hit one statue. That's not a statue, boy. That's a fucking golem. The crowbar or whatever he's using goes right into him. He's like, "This one's mushy.
This is one Muchi statue.
yeah, he literally
boys.
does that.
This one's still wet."
They must have just made
And
it.
then he like literally got slimed. He got like fucking.
He got clayed, bro.
yeah, he got.
He got
clayed.
blobbed.
So many things we can say. He got oozed. We covered Ghostbusters.
That thing was-
we covered Ninja Turtles.
That thing was
The blob.
terrifying. It's because like it only gets stronger the more hate that's in an area, and
Yeah.
and the area that's in is
It's like-
New
it's
York
literally-
City. Like,
And it's literally. I don't think it doesn't leave that gated area though around the synagogue
no, it just
because
stays.
it's there to protect the synagogue.
Yeah, but it protects for as long as there's bigotry. I'm like, okay, you're gonna be there for quite a while.
Yeah, and these guys don't get it.
Yeah. The thing is like,
But not only are they being bigots, their friend, they toss him out of the wheelchair and he's crawling around like
they're just
Tell them
joking.
tell him to stop, and they're literally like making fun of him while they're wheeling around on his wheelchair.
You're telling me
that's
you wouldn't do that to
fucking
me if
dick
I was in a
move.
wheelchair, John?
That's different.
No, how's well? I don't know.
I wouldn't toss you out of it. Maybe if you were sitting on the couch, I'd hop on. Maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
at least there's some
Dude,
boundaries.
Well, like when we were in Valley Village, we were
Yeah.
fucking around with wheelchairs.
We found a wheelchair
sitting
at Valley
there.
Village the other day. and
$12
we were in
bucks.
it.
Why didn't you buy it?
Almost.
He
did.
almost did, just in case.
How much was it?
I was gonna
10
buy
bucks.
it and use
$10
it.
for a wheelchair?
No, it's
Hell
12.
$12. Sorry, Oof,
I
never
couldn't
mind.
do the extra $2. You know.
It wasn't 99 cents.
And you know,
It
someone
did smell like piss.
yeah, someone could actually need that wheelchair
Yeah,
too.
that's why
So
we're just gonna buy it to. What were we? What
I was gonna sit in it while we do the podcast.
yeah,
But like,
and someone might actually need a wheelchair.
how did it look though? Was that?
It was like an older, probably late
Yeah.
'80s.
It
early
was like a
90s
hospital
model.
wheelchair.
Yeah, like one of the
kinda.
hospital
I
ones
was
they give
gonna
you
say,
just
I
to
feel like
leave.
nowadays people's wheelchairs are like pretty decked out. Like they got
Yeah.
cool shit on it,
Yeah, like horns.
and more
You should
like
put a fucking diesel engine on it.
they
Just
got,
straight drive.
they've got like a built-in pad that you can like install your apps and stuff.
Imagine
on
the
it.
wheelchair they'd have to make if Shaq needed a wheelchair.
You think they make like wheelchairs with or like sex toys for handy capable people?
Yeah, they'd have to.
But they wouldn't feel it because they're.
No,
Well,
not everyone in a
everybody-
wheelchair is
yeah.
paraplegic.
And like some people.
What if you're a sex addict and you just break your leg? And you're in a
Did you hear
wheelchair?
about like actually
Or
that
lose
reminds me
leg.
because Stephen Hawking was like he's on a wheelchair but his penis still worked,
Yeah.
so that's how he was able to have like kids. What
With what? You didn't tell us.
with his girl with like his
Yeah,
girl.
but what'd they do? You said that's how he was able to have sex.
You want me to go into detail? Have Stephen
No.
Hawking goes, oh baby, oh
No,
baby.
what'd they do? You just said that's how, but you didn't tell us how.
Did they have a swing or something?
Well, no, like this is like
I'm just curious. Did she just ride him?
I would assume so.
Cowgirl?
Yeah.
Man, makes sense.
Reverse.
Reverse. I mean, it'd probably be easier to be honest.
All right, off of Stephen Hawking's sex life.
Why? Did I make you uncomfortable, but Buzz Aldrin's doesn't?
That's
We
not-
know what his kinks are and what aren't his.
I like astronaut cum.
But not physicists.
No.
No. Fuck those nerds.
All right, so yeah, they go to jail. That's this episode. What do you guys think of this episode?
It was like okay, I give it like a
How many? How
Buzz,
many?
Buzz Aldrin.
How
cum.
many stolen wheelchairs do you give this episode?
Oh man.
out of 10 stolen wheelchairs, how many stolen wheelchairs do you
I give it an 8.
Wait, is more stolen wheelchairs bad or
Yeah,
good?
so the higher it is, the worse.
worse
You,
it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
okay,
you don't
it's
want a
a
stolen wheelchair.
Reverse rating.
I
So-
give it 3 stolen wheelchairs and a GoPro.
And a
Why'd you
go-
add a GoPro?
It's like half a wheelchair.
if GoPros were around back then, Garrett would definitely have one. For his sky
Oh yeah.
open.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty good actually. 7.
No. You said it already.
You said 3.
Oh, so okay, two.
The lower the number, the better. This
two
is like
wheelchairs.
golf.
2 wheelchairs and a GoPro.
2 wheelchairs.
Why are
and
you
a
adding the
GoPro.
GoPro? I don't get
As a
it.
0.5,
It's
I
a
don't know.
point.
Oh, as a 0.5.
Yeah.
You could have just said 2.5 stolen wheelchairs.
Nah, that's boring.
Someone stole a wheel or something.
Yeah.
Or
What were
both
you,
the
Andrew?
wheels. Okay, so I gotta think about this first.
I thought this episode did a lot. I know you got to think. Like we already talked about, this episode is a lot for a kids show to tackle in the 90s.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
It's tackling bigotry and I guess handicap hate.
It's just
Or
a lot
like
that happened.
abuse.
There wasn't
Abuse, yeah.
Yeah.
there wasn't like one point of the show that I was bored watching. It was
No.
like a lot happening, and like it talked a lot. And it was interesting.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like this episode specifically had a lot of good representation for like,
Yeah.
I give shows that have good like messages, like not to be like intolerant and stuff like that. Like that delivers it, the good like brownie points. Like that's a plus.
Way to go.
I'll give Alex a sentence. He just did 10 stolen witches.
Out of 10.
Why do you want to steal so many wheelchairs, man?
No, I'm saying that's bad. The sentence you just said was bad.
It's like
Thanks. I'm glad.
Because you're like, I like when they do good
I'm glad that I come here.
brownie points.
sometimes it's hard to have these
Yeah,
discussions.
Andrew has the
I
same
get
problems.
it.
Have you heard Andrew try to spit out a sentence when he's
Well,
concentrating?
okay, so like I figured out the audio and now I have a direct feed, so I can talk fine now.
There
Haven't
you
you
go.
noticed the last couple episodes?
No, I just thought you smartened up.
No, dude, I just don't have a delay in my head anymore.
I have that normally.
Cats don't judge.
Yeah, she's judging you hard.
She does judge you. Anytime you like come to her like a little too quickly, she's like, "The fuck you doing, bud?"
That kid on the streets told me about you.
Oh, poor kid.
All right, so next episode. We didn't go too far. We went from 3 to 5.
Yeah.
This one's called Deadline.
So why'd we skip 4? What was 4 about?
You want to know what 4 is about? I'll look that up for you.
You don't know?
No, I don't know exactly the order.
Okay, that's fair. I get it.
Yeah, so
I
just...
thought you were on top of your shit, but
No, I am not.
wow.
So 4 is called Fear Itself.
Okay.
And it's about when a construction site is disturbed, a demon protects its territory by capitalizing on people's fears. So that's cool.
Sounds
kinda
generic.
The
It sounds very
the
generic.
Extreme Ghostbusters intervene, and they too must face their own worst nightmares. So we've seen that in shows.
That's
Like
cool.
I said, it's generic. It's probably
basically
cool.
like Freddy.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to face your own fears type thing. It's
Yeah.
kind of like even Scarecrow and Batman.
Yeah.
We're better than Freddy, all right? We're Hellraiser, okay? We gotta get into that kind of shit.
Yeah, Hellraiser's.
That's where we're at now.
Hellraiser's episode 5.
This
That's
is
the one we're
they
talking
are
about.
disgusting.
You want to just straight up show them?
Yeah.
You got 'em
Like
there.
look at these
We
fucking.
got Butthole
things.
Man, Eye Hands, and no, what's fucked? This came out before Pan's Labyrinth.
You think they stole?
No,
the-
no, no, no.
I'm
because
sure there was things with I don't know.
Think about like monsters. I got that.
Well,
Not Real Monsters had them on.
Yeah,
the
but
oldest
I'm not saying like stole, but like maybe got some inspiration.
maybe.
I don't remember if there was ever like some sort of like focal or a monster that had eyes in his hands, but it's just I think it's an unsettling thing to see a body part on a spot that it's not supposed to
Have
be.
you
in.
ever seen a Hamza hand? Do you know what that is?
Hey, Cam's our friend.
No, it's like I don't want to misspeak on it, but it's a religious symbolism.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull it up right here,
Okay.
and then I'll send
Well,
it.
while we're showing that, here's another one that's scary that we didn't show. In
That's the
that
most-
picture. This guy, look at this guy. This is a kid's cartoon. He's literally like
It's flesh.
stapled or something, like flesh. Like it looks like someone who was bigger, lost weight, and then instead of getting their skin fixed, they cut holes in it and stretched it out straight so you can see their inside neck.
You know what it looks like? It looks like he accidentally ate an umbrella and opened up.
Kinda. I can see that. But look at Eduardo. He's just like, what?
I mean,
the
I would be
fuck?
like that too. Like that is just like disgusting.
And like, you can't even see what's wrong with his mouth. There's nothing holding it open. It just is. Do you
It
think
lo-
he's smiling?
No, you know what it is? It looks like he peeled off his face and then he's wearing.
Because look, you can see it's pushed up.
Yeah, that's
the
the thing. Is like
wrinkles.
it's because it's like his head is like, it's like.
Oh, you're saying it looks like it pulled back from here.
Yeah, like it's tightening.
Because that's why his nose
It's
is
it's
all
almost
that,
like he's wearing a face that's not even his own, and he's like trying to like hold it down.
He could be. I never even thought of that, actually.
That's actually the more I think
The
about
more
it, the
that you
more
said it, yeah.
terrifying it is. And then the other ones are just like
Is this what you wanted to show, Andrew?
Yeah, here, let me just pull up
The
the
Hamza
Wikipedia
hand?
so I can speak
I've seen
of
this
it a little
definitely
more.
before.
Okay, so where's my remote here? Okay. So this symbol, basically, it's mostly it's recognized in a lot of religions actually. And it's a palm-shaped amulet, popular throughout I can't even say that word, and in the Middle East, commonly used in jewelry and wall hangings, depicting an open right hand and an image recognized by and used as a sign of protection in many times throughout history. So it's basically just a sign of protection. It's kind of like, have you ever seen the evil eye?
Yeah.
It's kind of like an extension of that in a way.
why they call it the evil eye. By the way, I never even knew.
It keeps away like jealousy in a way. So like it's kind of like it keeps the evil eyes away from you.
Oh,
you know.
so they call it the thing because it keeps the thing away. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
In a sense, that's like a really dumbed down version of it. I don't want to get into the full thing just because I
Well,
don't feel
did
like
you have it
looking
on the
up.
computer when we were just talking about those other pictures?
With the the hand.
neck?
No, but I'll bring that back up real quick.
Okay, well, let's get back. So we were. Oops. Well, we'll show that after.
Okay.
But this is the 3 guys you see a lot that are part of like the Cinnabites kind of thing from like Hellraiser.
Yeah, the guy in the middle, it looks like his face is like stretched open.
Yeah, he's like the leader. It looks like even maybe he has
he's
someone else's
stapled.
face over it.
Oh yeah, or that,
And this guy, I don't know what else he could be besides a butthole.
or he just straight up.
Like
looks
even the way he
a
talks,
sphincter.
it's like a butthole flexing.
Yeah, he's just
Or, like,
farting.
clenching. Sorry.
If I'm gonna be honest, out of all the monsters, he is the least
Him?
interesting. Yeah, like,
Interesting. Well, he was kind of. It seemed like
boring.
the muscle, in a way, just like he was off to the side type.
Yeah,
of
but
thing.
I feel like just having your eyes and your hands would make you such less.
Well, even look at this. Like,
efficient.
look how tiny these arms are, and then it gets to like his shoulder.
Yeah, and they're fucking huge.
Yeah,
So what does he do? Just tackle people all day?
and like all of them have like, besides him, I guess, unless you count this, all have like tears in their face that are
Yeah.
opened. Because then we were talking about that, but then this is the 4th guy that wasn't in that picture. This guy was fucked.
Yeah.
Kid show, guys. Kid show.
I mean, even though it is
7 and up,
animated,
it
it
says.
still kind of looks fucking kind of graphic.
That's
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's so scary, man. Like that's just like
Like imagine waking up, having a nightmare as a kid with this guy in it would fucking
Yeah, that's
shake me to the core.
not a good time.
it's not even like
Eduardo's pissed right now.
he's not pissed. He is pissed.
No, sorry, Eduardo pissed right now. Is what I meant to say.
Like he actually peed his pants.
I think he did.
I would too.
I'm not.
honestly.
He probably did, dude. More than
Probably.
likely. It's one of those moments, you know.
Yeah. So this episode starts off with they get a call. They're on the road going to a call to a diner. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And they get to the diner, and the diner owner is telling them what happened. And that's when you find out that you don't know what these guys are yet. But you find out that they took one of the cooks, I think it was.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he's a good kid. Johnny's
So-
a good kid.
Yeah, so Andrew, if you got the computer still up. So I'm pretty sure this guy's the
Oh,
fry-
it's him right
this
there.
is
Yeah.
the fry cook from the diner, and this is what they do to people. They're trying to
Increase their
kind of
numbers.
take over, I don't know if the whole world. It seems like near the end when they start talking. But they're turning everyone that they capture into their Cinnabites, which you see they try to do to Roland at one point because they capture Roland.
They were about to like gouge out his.
They're about to
eyes.
fuck him up and dismember him and
So
do this. shit.
is it just them that do it to people? Because isn't it what the guy writes happens?
Yeah, well, the guy. So like, what is it? J.K. Klein.
Or C.K. Klein?
I'll look it up. But
Something like that.
so yeah, so this author is basically based off. It even says on the MBD it's based off R.L. Stine.
Yeah.
It's so what they have him trapped in his like kind of like spooky mansion type thing, and he's like tied up. But it doesn't even look like rope. They're like tied up with pieces of them. It looks like
It's
yeah,
like
it looks
flesh
like
or
yeah,
it's like
something.
flesh
morphing
wrapped
out
around
of
his
the
chair, like tied
yeah.
to him.
Yeah, it's fucked.
So
It looks like it's kind of like absorbing him in a way.
in
you
a
know
way,
what I mean?
yeah, because he's like It looks like his mind is still there, but he can't do anything that he wants besides talk.
Right.
He can't like type anything that he wants to type into the story. So they're making him write everything they want to happen because he was writing a book, and from what I gathered, the book had them in it, and somehow they came to life.
Took a life of its own.
Yeah, it took a life of its own. So now they want him to write. They even say they're like, we want this to, this will end like no other. J.N. Klein. No J.N. Klein book ever ends because the monsters are gonna win.
Right.
And that's when they're fighting them in the office, and I don't think Roland's back yet. So yeah, they're trying to whatever Roland and Roland. No, not Roland. Sorry, Garrett does. Remember that fucking cool trick Garrett does? He literally gets his wheelchair in the air on the guy with the butthole face, bounces off him, and attacks to like knock over.
He
the
jumps
author.
like 50 feet in the air on his wheelchair.
I don't even think it was that high. He just jumped super far
Yeah.
because
he jump-
his office.
but like in some scenes he does jump pretty high. He just
Yeah.
like clears like
Yeah.
a whole other person.
Because that office, I don't know about you guys, but it reminded me of Mr. Burns' like office.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like that whole
definitely.
room,
I think it
like
was,
the
like,
same layout.
yeah.
I
and
could see
everything.
like trapdoors and shit being
Yeah.
in there for sure.
Yeah, so they're.
Let's be honest. If you guys had a mansion, you would totally add a secret door somewhere. Like if you
I
had
would
like,
put a secret door in any.
I want
fucking
to put a secret door in my house right now.
I wouldn't do that at your house.
Why?
Secret things hide in secret places.
I'm secret.
Secret.
I'm
Guys,
I was just
secret.
thinking that. Why do we always think of the same shit?
Secret.
I want to know.
I mean,
Keep going.
I think what was funny was that like he was like, I can't change what I'm writing. He's like, well, I'll help you, buddy. And he starts puppeting his hands, like writing for him. And he was about to get stabbed by a lethal egg. And it's just like it happens.
it happens. Yeah.
It happens. And it's, I love that. That was actually really cool. That
Like I know this is really
but the
based.
fact that he said
Go on,
lethal egg,
Yeah,
wouldn't it
lethal-
still kill him? Because it's lethal.
How do you kill someone with an egg?
It's, I don't know, it's a lethal egg. They
Maybe
make
it-
eggs you can fuck.
Maybe it's
so-
like one of those blowfish,
What?
like those blowfish that are lethal, but only in one spot if you eat it.
Oh,
So
so
the
like,
egg could be lethal, but he broke it. You
it's
have
just
to
like,
know how to use the egg.
could you? I don't think you could actually choke
Yeah,
on an
it is.
egg though. Even if you tried swallowing it, the whole thing, like,
It would crack.
yeah. But then
Yeah.
it,
Your
it's
throat would get all cut from the shell,
that's
Yeah.
probably true, I guess.
You'd cut your shit up pretty good.
and then you'd be saying, "God, a secret."
That's a good
But
sound.
like
on you,
overall, like would you like? I feel like we had less to talk about this show than like the old. I feel like this one didn't have as much of an impact as like say
This
the,
one was really good though. Like
Yeah,
the,
that's not to say it wasn't good. Yeah, exactly.
but like
I think this one was one of my favorite ones. Of
yeah,
all
because
of them.
like it went definitely a lot darker
Yeah, and I
visually at least.
I-
Look at the
yeah,
teeth on
that's-
that one.
This one right here.
No, the one on the right.
Wait.
I felt it was
No,
more
down on the right.
it was more creative too because they did like so many different original characters for the
yeah, like
the
it is
villains.
based off of R.L. Stein
Yeah,
and off Hellraiser 100%,
yeah,
but like it's its own thing,
right.
and like they go about it pretty nicely.
Yeah, boy.
How many butthole faces do you give this one?
Is it? Are we still going by
No,
like?
not reverse anymore.
Okay.
The butthole face is a good thing.
Yeah, you don't want one.
Probably
I
like a
want 3.
7.
What comics that got a butthole face that has a show now? Preacher. There's a kid with not a butthole face, but his mouth is literally a butthole in Preacher.
I have no idea.
It's a comic book, and Seth Rogen made a TV show about it.
What's it on?
I think it was on AMC.
Can you like watch it still on any of the
I
streams?
think it might still be on unless they're delayed because of sickness right now. But
Yeah, that could make sense.
Yeah, I have
Pretty
no
much
idea.
every fucking thing is.
yeah, I watched Stargirl. Stargirl's back. My actual boy Owen Wilson is in it.
Did with the butthole mouth?
Yeah.
Did you watch it at all?
No,
No.
I haven't even read it. I just seen pictures of butthole mouth because there's a picture in, I saw. I don't remember where I saw it. Maybe like Instagram, and he's drinking like a smoothie.
Yeah.
His mouth is a butthole, but his face is normal. He's just got the.
That's funny.
Are you gonna rate it? Butthole faces?
I
or
did
what?
7
No,
butthole.
Andrew.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go.
I always go last.
Is it your show or something?
That's what I've been told.
Oh, I thought it wasn't. I thought it was all of our shows. Make up your
You're
goddamn
just a
mind,
cameraman.
bro. Okay,
He's gonna kill you.
just a cameraman.
I'm sorry, I didn't take that back.
Got all this shit in front of me.
Everything here's
camera.
Andrew's.
Pretty much. Thank
Besides
you,
the
Andrew.
mics, I think.
Yeah.
Andrew,
And
you're,
besides his
One
mic.
mic.
Andrew, you're pretty fucking cool. All right.
You're pretty fucking
How
cool
many
too.
butthole faces do you rate Andrew? Out of 10.
I don't know how to take that.
8.
8.
Not even a 10?
Not even 10. Well, I mean, sometimes I
I
can
just
be.
met him, technically.
Sometimes
This
I
is
can be a
crazy.
bit much. What?
But here's my number. Call me maybe. Because you said I just met him. Shout out
Okay,
to Carly
so
Rae Jepsen.
my butthole face rating.
Rating my butthole face. Rating.
My butthole face rating here is gonna be no.
You were gonna say 9.
No. I'm gonna go 7.
How'd you
Point-
drop so far? You were
'Cause-
gonna
Wait,
say 5.
what? This is your best, and you're going lower than what you rate the other one?
Just because it's favorite, just his favorite out of what we watched.
Yeah.
I thought for sure it was gonna go.
No. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go 8.5. I like this one, but I also like the other one too.
The
So
Grendel one that we're about to talk about next.
I kind of like them all.
I like all of them.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
all
Grendel
really
one's probably
good.
my favorite.
I feel like
Because the Grendel one ties back to the original series. but yeah.
I really like the creepy art and like the original
Yeah,
art
the Grendel
of
looks
it.
fucked too.
Yeah, but
It's a little-
the
like in a good
Grendel, it's like
It's a little
They just-
creepy though.
they just copied the original art for that basically.
They made it a little creepy. Like he's got the eyes and more like,
He's a
wrinkles on
darker,
his face and a little darker colors.
darker green to
Yeah.
him. Little less Shrek.
Well, let's get into that one.
All right. You
You-
want to talk about the Shreckle?
The who?
Did you give your rating?
Oh yeah, my rating is.
God damn, dude! You're trying to. You're like, oh no, I'm less, and then you just skip yourself.
I'm gonna say the same thing that one of you said.
Me?
Andrew, 8.5.
Nice. What'd you say again, Alex?
7.
7. You didn't love it?
I was okay. I wasn't like, crazy for it.
You're not big on like the.
Like
He doesn't like gore that much.
no, it's not
graphic,
even that.
yeah.
It was just I kind of like.
He doesn't like the gore in this show for 7-year-olds.
I didn't.
I'm
I
making a
didn't
joke of
say
what I
that.
said.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I did. I didn't remember what happened. If that's a bad thing, usually if I remember what happened in the show, then that means that I cared enough. The fact that I know more about what happened in the Golem than I
Well,
do about
to
this
be
one shows
fair-
I cared more about the Golem one.
To
than
be
I-
fair though, Alex, we were all watching this together and we were talking a lot at the end. So it's-
No, we weren't.
we
Yeah, we
prepped
were.
and we were like ready for this, and we
Come on,
totally
dude.
just didn't watch
That's
this
right.
like last second.
yeah, no.
Because
Well,
we're all busy with our jobs and we have normal lives too. And
No,
What?
we don't.
Yeah, this is our
I
job.
wouldn't call
man.
anything in my life normal.
what do you
Yeah.
mean?
Bro,
My hair's bleached, bro.
have you seen?
That's your choice. You did that.
Have
Yeah.
you seen any of my cats? Have you seen me?
No, because I wasn't welcomed in your home.
Oh
What?
yeah, sorry.
When?
I showed you pictures.
Wow,
the cat.
cool.
I
I'm
didn't
sorry, bro.
Oh, his
My dog he's a rescue
And he
and
doesn't
he's
take
like pretty
kindly to new
shy,
people yet.
and especially men. He's
Yeah, he
like weary, and he was out that day. So
Maybe he just hasn't found the right owner.
He hasn't found the right man yet.
no, he do with me. He's like perfectly fine, and from the day I've had him, he's been perfectly fine with me.
Well, someday I'll hope to see this puppers.
Yeah. Yeah, John's seen him. He had a
I don't judge.
kind of scary interaction. with
John
him.
told me.
It wasn't scary. The first time was scary.
He said that his
Yeah.
pants were brown afterwards.
The second time I was ready for it, so it didn't scare me.
Yeah,
I
he's
still
ki-
wanted to love him after. I don't care.
He's kind of a beast. No one's going in my house. That's for sure.
That's not what I heard. I heard that he nearly shat his pants.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Make up your slides. I can hear your smile. I can see your smile.
He said
John
that
pooped
he,
and pee-peed his
he said that it
pants.
reminded him of that scene of like Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone where it's Cerberus, but then Hagrid's like, it's just it's a cute little puppy.
To be fair, my dog's like 110 pounds.
Jesus.
Its head is bigger than yours, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah, he's got a big old head.
I don't know. I got a big fat head.
No, I
Yeah,
know.
I know.
But
So does
Noah's
my
head,
dog. Yeah, it's huge.
His dick head and real head are bigger than both of yours.
Dogs don't have a dickhead. They just
I
have
thought
like.
you were gonna say don't have a dick, and I was like, we have to get into this.
Now we gotta have an anatomy lesson.
Anyway, so the next episode we were talking about, Grendel-esque, episode 24, came out November 6th, 1997. Where were you?
November
97?
6th.
97. Did I say 96? Oh, no, November 6th, 1997.
Yeah, that's why I said November 6th.
I was in kindergarten probably.
That was
Where were
3
you?
days before my dad's birthday that year.
And did you guys watch Grendel-esque?
No.
I
I
was
thought your dad would love that.
He probably thought I wouldn't have liked it because I would have been like 4, and it was probably a little intense for me. I was
You know,
a
There's
little
something weird about a specter going around stealing kids to make them specters.
Yeah, that might have given like when I was a kid, I had really bad dreams a lot. Remember, I think
Yeah.
we've talked about this.
Yeah.
Probably off camera, but whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I wasn't allowed to watch like scary shit because I would just like wake up and like have bad times.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. I had the same thing too. I don't know if we mentioned it before, but we're actually gonna rewatch this movie that gave me that trauma. When I was a little kid, I
What's
watched.
that?
When I was a little kid, I would like stay up and watch TV. When my parents told me like not to, because obviously it's
too.
just
Badass. That's hot.
so.
Yeah,
You know how
Yeah.
like cartoon shows they have like this after midnight like
Yeah,
okay now
Teletoon used to have it.
now the babies are in bed, let's start playing some fucking badass gore shit. And so like so Teletoon would like play like this like anime shows. That's like actually the first time I
Like
even
Samurai
Oh,
Jack?
Ninja Scrolls.
yeah. So
Oh,
I saw
Ninja
Ninja
Scrolls.
Scrolls when I was very little, and it was like
I've
over
never
the
seen
top.
it.
I think you're gonna like it, to be honest.
It's actually really good.
You guys want to watch it after?
I don't know if you want.
I'm going to bed after this.
I'm down.
to go to bed with Alex.
Yeah.
So I could
Oh,
use a snuggle
that's what I
buddy.
meant. Like you guys all want to go to bed together?
Yeah, why not?
Like we do the basement.
Like in Scott
bed-
Pilgrim.
Basement
Yeah,
sleepover.
Scott Pilgrim style.
Basement video sleepover.
Basement video slumber party.
We're all under
They
the
talk about boys.
we're all under
and
the
paint
covers.
their
And we have
nails.
There's popcorn. They got the board game girl talk even.
the picture for that is just the blankets are over our heads, and we have the phones are like lighting up the blankets, and it just shows all of us huddled in there.
Tell him a
One of
ghost
them
story.
jacks off and doesn't tell any of them.
What,
It's basement videos
Every
from a
episode we
party.
have to guess who jacked off that night.
honestly,
There's clues. Like,
Just a little hint. It was Alex.
there's like
every
little
time.
hints.
Every time it's Alex.
I just stay awake the whole time. I don't even sleep because I just don't.
The clues are like, let's look at what everyone's search history was on their phones recently.
It was definitely Alex again.
What
Mine-
the heck is this tentacle porn? What?
Mine's like editing tips on videos and stuff. And the next search histories is tentacle porn. And like, I wonder who it could be.
I think like when Ian was helping me build my computer and he had to like go through like my Google and like my search history, it was like
I don't think he had to go through your history. I think
Well,
he
no-
just told you that because he wanted to see.
I don't
That's
know.
I gotta go
hilarious.
through all this shit, but
He's like, oh yeah, this is a little weird, but I gotta see everything you've ever looked at.
put this graphics card
I
in.
Yeah.
still remember to this day. He was like, Alex, man, like I get it, like I have my own marathon sessions, but Jesus Christ.
I don't even want to know. Like,
I didn't think that's what we were going for right there.
whatever, man. I mean, to each his own.
Ooh, we're back.
Oh,
We took a trip to Duckburg real quick.
Duck
Berg.
You're gonna get a copyright, bro.
Yeah,
Shut
we're
up.
gonna- you're so good. You're gonna get us copyright claimed.
You sound like Scrooge.
Yeah.
McDuck.
Scrooge McFuck.
Does that get you?
It's just because it reminds me of an image. It's just like,
Ducktales.
you know how like
Getting
Yeah.
that ducktail.
overly buff like characters, and it's just whatever.
Like Johnny Bravo type of deal.
I don't think that's what he's talking
No.
about.
No, I don't think so either. That's okay. No worries. You're talking about the ripping friends?
Oh, sorry, I'm playing with my
John,
balls again.
fucking kick that thing right away from you, buddy. Or I'm
Sorry,
gonna
buddy.
cut your toes off
Oh, that'd be sick.
with a pair of doll pliers.
What's a dull? I thought you said doll pliers. I was like, what?
Yeah, like little tiny ones that a
Little,
doll would use.
really rusty, like really just like
Yeah,
you need WD-40 bad, but fuck it, just for you.
Yeah, we're gonna cut them with just the pure pressure, no blade.
Oh God,
Yeah.
like that.
I like that.
That make me happy.
All right, John. So on our third episode, what did we watch?
I already said that. Episode 24, Grendel-esque,
Okay,
November
whoa,
6th.
whoa.
1997.
Hey.
easy there.
Drop the hostility there,
Yeah, easy
Captain.
there, Grundle. Calm down.
You want me to massage
Don't be
your shoulders?
Seriously.
You okay?
What, massage my what?
Shoulders.
I thought you said soldiers.
Yeah, your soldiers.
Yeah, my small soldier collection. Can you massage?
Yeah. Get them all clean, get them all buffed up.
Chip Hazard needs a good old rub down.
Now this was a good episode, though. By the way,
Because this one. Okay, so Grendel-X connects to a real Ghostbusters.
Why'd you
episode.
cut him off, dude? He had something.
no, I'm just
He just
saying
said
this
it's a
was
really
a
good
good
episode.
episode. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you just threw everyone off, Andrew.
Why are you cutting John off? Fuck.
Because I thought he cut you
I'll
off.
cut you.
I'm trying to defend you, buddy. Well, I don't know
You
why you're mad at
circumcised?
me. I think that's my own personal information that we could discuss
That
at a
means
later date
no.
and time.
Well, I'll get my fucking pliers and we'll confirm
with
this.
pliers.
With pliers. Same way I was going to cut off your toes.
So yeah, this episode links to the real Ghostbusters episode with the Grendel. So do you want to explain the Grendel, Alex? Like what he is before we get into this episode?
He's just was he a phantom? He's just a poltergeist that like he would come to kids' like their windowsill in the bedrooms.
And ask
then-
them to come to play.
Yeah, just come out and play away from any adults and stuff like that.
It's
And
creepy when you say it.
it's just like,
I really didn't like that.
but he
That made me
targets specific
uncomfortable.
kids. He targets kids that were susceptible to like
Well,
that are
because he-
mischievous and
Because
stuff.
he
like,
wants them to become Grendels.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty fucked. That's kind of scary actually. That he just wants to multiply himself. Like,
Which we learn in this episode, Kylie had a friend. As soon as she saw the Grendel, she remembered because she was there the night her friend got taken by the Grendel and has never been seen. But the real Ghostbusters in the 80s cartoon have their original Grendel in their containment unit. But there's a new Grendel out that's why they're confused, and we'll get to that later. But that's what sets up this episode pretty much.
Pretty much.
And not spoiler, but just FYI, Roland's little brother's hanging out this episode. Wonder why.
Why is he there?
Why is there a little
He
kid
just-
hanging around now?
One episode.
did he ever show up in any other episode?
Not that I remember. There might be a few. Maybe him
I
just
just-
chilling.
Hey, I'm just a plot point.
That's kind of like why I stopped watching like shows like Fairly Odd Parents, because they had plot points that were just so convenient for like to continue with the
Character
story.
based plot points.
Like it was like there was this one. It was like a cockroach that can manipulate people and like control them, and then Wanda was like, "Hopefully, no one powerful and important comes to this small remote town." And then, Mr. President, you're very powerful and important, so that's why you have to come to the small remote towns to make an impact in these like.
Yeah, but that's like blatantly obvious, trying to make it funny.
yeah.
Okay.
I find that kind of funny. That's
Where they say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, did you bring the nuke button with you? Yeah, I did. What? Okay.
Don't leave the house without it.
Seriously. Oh, jeez. But like this one
Would
was
you?
like, I like it, I guess, in a way.
What?
That
Grendel episode?
I love this episode.
Yeah, this one was good.
I hate the kid though. His brother was a little piece of shit. Did you see what he did to?
Can't say that about a kid, bro.
Wow.
What's
wrong
he
with him?
Fucked
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
he
guy with
fucked
the
with-
wheelchair.
He
Whoa,
fucked
whoa.
with everything.
No,
dude.
did we hear what Alex just said?
What?
He fucked the guy in the wheelchair.
He fucked with, not
You
a-
said just.
I heard with.
I did, so it's a lot funnier.
I have a better
Yeah,
better
you do.
audio.
Nice.
He fucked Garrett.
How dare him?
He fucked with Garrett.
That's
Dude,
this
fucked
kid's a monster.
Dude, he put
Jesus.
his earwax on the cum that he was microscoping.
Oh yeah, Egon was just trying to microscope some fucking
Ectoplasm.
some Grundle slime.
Yeah.
Did you hear that he was like, it's a mucus of some sort? Like he was like describing the cocoon that he had to like he kept the.
You know who voices Egon? Brain. It's Martin.
Oh,
Maurice LaMarche, I think his name is.
From Arthur Brain?
No, no,
Pinky and the Brain. Okay, that's what I was hoping you were gonna say, but I had to ask.
Hi, Jekyll. Hi, Jekyll. What's wrong, Alex?
I'm thinking of the Christmas special that
Of whose? Arthur's?
where the Pinky and the Brain, where Brain almost conquered the whole world, and then he was like
Narf.
Pinky's like,
We're gonna talk about that.
I just wanted to Santa to give my friend the best. It's like he read the note, and it's just like, I know Brain's always wanted to conquer the world, so Santa, could you please? And it's like he started crying after reading it, and even I started fucking crying too because it was so sweet.
Are you tearing up right
Have you
now?
watched the new Animaniacs?
No.
They have Pinky and the Brain shorts like in it too. It's
Oh,
like-
really?
It's mixed in the both. It's everything's back.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's pretty sick.
Is
So
it
are
is
those-
it new animation styles?
Yes.
No, it's just updated. Same
okay.
styles, maybe just with a little glitz
That's
and
cool.
glam
That's
on it.
cool. A little 1080p action?
Yep.
What were your favorite shorts from those, by the way? Because I actually really liked the.
I remember being obsessed for some reason, kid with the candlestick guy.
Candlejack.
Candlejack. No. From like.
Can we? Oh, can we? by the
No.
way-
Yeah, we will. But that's what I'm talking about. Not from Freakazoid. It was like a guy that would like. It would be like a pitch black screen, and then he'd turn on like a light, and he was like a mime.
Oh, I know what you're
I
talking about.
remember really liking that when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
Do's and don'ts or whatever.
Do's and don'ts. Yeah. I thought that was hilarious when I was a kid.
That was pretty funny. Except I felt bad because the mine got like
Yeah,
brutally
he always got,
like
brutally fucked up.
like he got to say, and it shows that he like literally just dies pretty much.
You don't know what we're talking about, Andrew?
No.
It's like Animaniacs full like half the episode and then Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah.
It'd be like in between, like kind of like Slappy Squirrel with the grandma and the squirrel, like just a little cartoon in between.
Okay. What was it called? Oh, it was just a mime in the dark?
It was
And
do's and don'ts, and it
He
had like a
wasn't-
voiceover. It was like, these are the do's and don'ts or something. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And like, this is what you do, and then it'd be like, show him what you don't do, and then he does it, and he like dies.
I think my favorite ones were like the chicken that he like tried to like work as a normal like man, and then there was the one guy that's like, "Do you guys not see this? He's a."
That's what one of the new episodes. So Pinky and the brain gets into Congress, and he like beats up or they like knock out this congressman or like some political guy, and they take over, and it's literally just that guy's body but with Pinky's head, and he's trying to like accuse other political people of being like, he's clearly just a mouse, like saying that about other people, and they're like, oh, he's a mouse, and then some like his secretary like sees him hanging out with Pinky, and he's like, oh, this right here, this is just Pinky, he's my small Italian friend, and then everyone's like, oh, okay, but his secretary's like, no, that's clearly a mouse, and then they're like at a trial for like him like fucking over another political guy, like he's a mouse, and then they're like, he kind of looks like a mouse, they're like, oh, hey, wait, he is a mouse.
Yo, speaking of remakes, have you seen the Rugrats remake?
Yeah, I watched a bit.
Wait,
of it.
what?
It looks good. Oh, it looks really good. And like
It's kind of funny. They updated some stuff.
yeah,
Like Grandpa's a hippie. because he wouldn't be that age. The World War II vet like he
And
was.
Phil and Lil's mom is like an
Was a
actual
lesbian, which
yeah.
we all knew literally since the
right,
show.
but she had that beard husband.
yeah.
Yeah, who was like a ghost.
And instead of being he's still a toy creator, but doesn't he like create video games too in the new one? To Stu?
I didn't watch it too in depth.
I think I
just
watched like
watched
2,
a couple
maybe
episodes.
4
yeah.
episodes.
Yeah, so like, but yeah, he's still like inventing toys too, cause he did make some stuff for Tommy.
Yeah, but he's like nerdy. I remember like Susie Carmichael's dad comes over and
yeah,
literally fucking Stu's sitting there playing like a retro game he's trying to beat.
yeah.
It's like a dungeon crawler game.
And
they
then
both get into
his
it.
brother's just whipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still like because Stu's voice is like unique, but I forgot what the voice actor's name. But I know he passed away, so it's like
Actually,
yeah, he's dead.
Stu's voice.
It's
Yeah.
weird because from what I recall from the new one, it sounds very similar to the
They
old
found
one.
someone. He had a very unique voice. That was it was deep and he had a very unique voice that was like deep and stern. It was just like he was firm
It was
with whatever.
Jack Riley.
Yeah, he was firm.
He's
It was
the original.
it was
and he
fir-
died in 2016 when he was 80.
Yeah, it was very
He was 80 years
father like.
old?
He was 80 when he died.
damn.
He had a very like movie father style voice.
Then the new Stu's name is Tommy Dewey.
He was born for the.
This is the voice of Stu now.
He's a handsome man.
Good looking guy. He's got
Rare.
an award-winning smile.
Yeah.
Do you think it's better than
Do you think
Dennis Quaid?
No.
No,
No,
no one's
No.
better. What about Henry Winkler?
Come on, man.
You think his smile's better than Dennis
Yeah.
Quaid's?
Award winning.
But how close?
Not even.
They're on different rating charts.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Who's second for best smile?
Alex.
Grendel?
Alex?
Alex's smile.
Oh, let's see one of those award-winning smiles.
Just let him feel the compliment for a bit and he'll get it going.
There it is.
Look how cute you are. You're so cute.
He's like fighting it so hard.
You're a
right
handsome
now.
guy, eh? Look at you.
Yeah,
You
bro.
lose weight. You look good.
Have you been hitting the gym?
You definitely have.
I follow your Discord, and I can confirm I did see you at the gym.
Yeah. Sweat, wet, got going like a turbojet, bud. You're fucking hot.
Yeah. And he's
This is taking too long.
he's long and he's strong and he's down to get the friction on.
I need to lose weight because I'm feeling too much friction. Okay, it's just
Well, John wants to get some friction, more friction with
Yeah.
you.
you know what I'm saying,
I
John.
got some friction addiction I want you to help me take care of.
Jeez.
A friction and addiction?
Friction addiction.
Oh shit!
Addicted to friction, bud.
You need some friction on your dick.
Shun.
See that picture on the bottom? That's me and you if we ever hit the gym. We're just like, just creeping out
Let's
there.
take a peek at that.
Well, okay, so
Let's see the gym
Step by
pic.
step, let's continue.
Yeah,
with,
let's continue. So we
Okay,
left off at
really quick, the kid, he fucked with the guy in the wheelchair.
so
He
yeah,
put- he put a
Roland's little brother, is just going around fucking with everyone. He's putting his
Yeah.
earwax in the thing.
He's kind of a jerk.
Egon. He's putting the broom in Garrett's fucking thing.
Yeah, that's kind of a dick move. They kind of do bully the fucking. They bully Garrett quite a bit. Sorry. I had
In the
a
episodes
stroke
we
there.
saw, at least. But Garrett, I think, is one of the strongest characters.
Yeah.
How
No, I
strong-
agree.
What's his power level?
At least 48.
No,
Out of 48.
I'm pretty sure he's over 9,000. I was trying to get a read, but the fucking thing can go that high.
Whew.
So
Do you get it, Alex? The Dragon Ball Z reference. You ever
What's-
watched that show,
What's the
Alex?
thing called?
fuck, I don't remember, dude.
Oh,
He just nerd checked you.
it's
Yeah,
called
I'm sorry.
scatter. You fucking
Oh, sorry.
He just
I'll show you.
nerd checked you.
I'll show you some scatter.
yeah.
I'll show you some splatter.
Oh,
I'm gonna jizz.
oh, is that what you meant? I had no idea.
No, I asked him if he wants to go to the gym.
Oh,
You didn't. You missed.
Are you
misheard me.
you guys are gonna go to? Are you gonna spot him?
Yeah, I'm gonna put some spots on him. Yeah.
I just
the
imagine you
tanning
throw
booth?
pepperoni at me. Like,
Yeah. So yeah, the Grendel episode.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, Roland's little brother's fucking around. You kind of already, if you're an adult, I guess, watching this, you kind of already know. Grendel take kid. Oh look, there's kid in house. So you know what's gonna happen. But but that's where you think the episode's gonna go. But the end of the episode goes a little more intricate, and then it introduces like Kylie. Kylie's not even telling anyone it's a Grendel. Remember when they're chasing him,
Mm-hmm.
and she's the only one that got good luck. She's like not a Grendel.
Why did she say that, by the way?
Because she doesn't want to believe, I think, or that she doesn't want them. It could be one of two things. Okay, she doesn't think that they're her friend. She doesn't want to think that her friend's a Grendel, because that was her friend. I don't know if I said that yet. It turns out being her friend, at the end of the episode that got taken when he was a kid from the original Grendel.
Or maybe she thought there was only one Grendel and she thought her friend was that.
Well, the other thing I was going to say, she probably doesn't want them to know it's a Grendel because then they'll put him in the containment unit and she wants to probably try to fix him first.
That's true.
Oh, that makes sense.
So the lore of the Grendel is once they captured him, there shouldn't be any more. It should cancel out. But then in the original Grendel, they hear you want to show us, Andrew?
Yeah.
Thanks to Toon Disney.
You can't really see.
No, I'll explain it with this arrow right here.
All right.
So this is the Extreme Ghostbusters containment unit thing,
Right.
and they brought the original Grendel up to talk to him. So
That was really cool, by the way.
that was really cool.
how it shows that they can actually pull out individual ghosts because each ghost has like its own frequency or whatever.
I like that.
And
But yeah, so they bring him up, and Kylie wants to talk to him, and I think Roland's with her. But then, well, let's say what they talk. So they talk. She's like, I thought you couldn't be more than one Grendel, I thought when we got you, there wasn't going to be any more Grendels because you're in here. And he said that he put her friend in a cocoon.
Right.
So he wasn't technically a Grendel. He wanted him to like simmer.
incubate.
Incubate.
Yeah.
That was the word he used. So whatever. She's talking to him, and she doesn't want to stop talking to him. Roland's like, okay, this is it. We got all the information. Roland's little brother comes down.
No, it's Igor.
Who?
What's his name? Egon.
No, remember the little brother came down and flipped the switch.
That was the second visit that they did.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
yeah.
Because
my
Egon's
bad.
like, see, Slimer, it's just a storm. Now shut the hell up. And start sliming on my knob.
He said that? I
He
don't
did.
remember that
I
part.
don't remember that part.
Did Slimer slime on the knob? That's the real question.
His proton pact.
Does he have that WAP?
You're just saying Ghostbuster things that might sound like other things.
Does he have
He's
that?
proton packing.
I mean, it is kind of fitting.
Yeah.
Pretty witty. What can I say?
You think Gary was proton packing?
Yeah.
More than likely. I mean,
You want to see if
did they explain ever how he ended up in the chair?
I don't think they do. I don't think
Is
they
there
go
not
into
an
it.
episode that explains
There
that?
might be. There's 40 episodes. I probably don't remember a lot of them
Wow,
like that,
dude.
but there
I
might
thought-
be. I don't think so.
Bro.
But I have another Ghostbuster sexual innuendo I want to say.
Okay. Is
you
it
wanna,
busting makes you feel good?
you want to jam your slime blower in my containment unit?
Come on, John.
That hurt.
Come on.
That hurt a lot.
That was like, you had that ready.
I was trying to say it for like 2 minutes.
How many
You wrote that
years?
down in your diary
Yeah.
probably at one
Dear
point.
diary.
You woke up late. No, you didn't even go to sleep late until late this
You
morning.
had that dream. You thought of that joke.
You
and
stayed
There's
then-
a slime blower in my ass.
You stayed up all night writing that shit. That's what you did. I know it. You pulled out the notes right here on your phone. You're like,
They're on to me, sir.
they're onto a suit.
But the second time when they visited and the kid Charlie was
Yeah, because the second time is it just Kylie or does Roland show up?
no, Roland was there. Wait, yeah,
'Cause
Roland was
I
there.
thought
Roland was
Kylie
there
just
too.
went by herself to like sneakily talk to him because she wants to say, "Hey, I recognize you from this. That you took my friend. I haven't seen him since. Is it possible that he's that?"
Yeah.
Grendel?"
So and Roland was like, she actually did start being sneaky and did
Roland
not go
showed
and then
up
showed, yeah,
and
exactly.
tried to ask what was going on. Like, Kylie, you can't do this. Blah blah. And then little dweeb comes down, flips the switch. Fucking old Grendel on the
That
loose.
scene, by the way, if anyone like goes back to it, it's just
that was
literally-
cut horribly. Remember we pointed that out. That's
Yeah.
what you're about to say too.
he flips the switch. The gunner goes, and then it's like,
Like it seems like there's like this is the scene, and they cut out this much. Like they come down, they're talking. Little dweeb comes down, flips the switch. It doesn't show Grendel leaving. It doesn't show anyone's reaction. It shows Grendel running up the stairs like.
Well, it could have been like a part where there was like a commercial break or something in
no,
between.
no.
No, Andrew,
Yeah.
No.
I'm just throwing out a theory. I don't know.
bad one.
Okay.
It was pretty good. I'm just kidding, Andrew. Don't be so hard on yourself.
You were hard on
I
me,
know.
not me.
Yeah, I know.
And then you
I'm
hurt,
hard on you
You hurt
usually.
my feeling.
Yeah. Anyways,
Just one.
And so like,
so
what's
then
the-
we get this. Andrew, you want to show this?
Yeah, I got it.
that's
Then
terrifying.
Then we got
man.
double toil and trouble. Grendel satisfaction.
Wow, you couldn't rhyme the last word.
Grundle
Mm-mm.
Slumble. I don't know.
Bundle.
A
The
bundle.
Grundle. Oh my
Look,
god!
we got the fucking Grendel bundle right.
If you order now, you get the Grundle bundle for free.
This year, just in time for Christmas, the Grundle bundle. Do you have two kids?
with us.
Do you have two kids that you want to become Grundles?
Perfect.
We got the Grundle.
Do you want them to incubate for a while?
Grundle
We got
bundle
ya.
incubator?
Well, the thing was that they came out and they're like, who we're gonna pick with next? How about we mess with the kid that set us free? Perfect.
No, they went to a different. Little
I know, they
girls'
went to a little
But yeah, they
girls'.
do get. That was you talk about what you got. I gotta find a picture of something fucked up.
What?
You keep talking about the Grendels going around, and I'll by the time I find it, it'll be at the point of the episode where I want to show what I want to show.
It's
Okay.
just, it's really funny how, like, I remember the show differently. I thought, like, the original Grendel was going to fight the clone that he made because it was like, there's can only be one. And I'm like, that defeats
No,
the
they work
purpose of why.
together.
Yeah. Because it was kind of funny how, like, he was like, come out, little girl, come out and play. And then the original Grendel comes out. He's like, my master, you are free. And he's like, yes.
No, he called him like.
He said master.
And he's called him his apprentice or something.
Yeah. It's just like, well, I get it that he's the original, but at the same time, they're technically the same people now.
Is it bad that you showed me Pee-wee's Big Top yesterday, and now I'm getting the two creepy
Pee-wee's
people
Big what?
confused?
What do you think, Pee Wee's a Grendel?
Honestly, pretty close.
Wow, man. I don't know what to
Grendel.
say to you.
It could be a different word, but I won't say.
Predator.
Starts with a P, rhymes with
Pokemon?
exactly Pokemon. Rhymes with Dedaphile.
Did you find it yet?
No, keep talking. We're talking about this being creepy.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Well, no, let's talk about because look at this. This is creepy as fuck. This shot.
How long
Did
do
you
you
ev-
think the Grendel would last in jail?
Forever.
That's a good question.
Forever because he's a ghost.
No, bro. They don't treat kindly to people who fuck with kids in jail.
Yeah, because
Not
this
that
is
I'm speaking
it's not
from
creepy like
experience.
that in this show. Well, it is creepy, but they don't go the pedophile route.
I feel like it's kind of.
I feel like if this was like an adult thing, they
they
would.
take kids. What's that mean?
Yeah, but they
dude?
turn them into them.
Did you ever notice that? You know what was creepy was that he's like, I only took your friend because I couldn't have.
Yeah, because I
you."
couldn't have you, Kylie. And then Andrew, show us. I got a picture.
Oh
This isn't the one I
my
was looking for, but look.
God!
I only took your friend because I didn't take you, Kylie. And then he fucking scoops her from behind.
He
Is
doesn't
he
even,
grabbing
like,
her titty?
No,
He's
Andrew,
kind
you
of doing a titty
pervert.
grab there, bud.
It's
Yeah, if she was a dog, maybe.
Yeah.
It's just that
Well,
like it's like
I
he
don't know,
almost like doesn't even care about turning her into a Grendel. It's like he just wanted to take her.
yeah, I'm all messed
He
up.
said
from-
like, I wanted more.
Because he said she was she was like spooky.
I'm all messed up from watching Ginger Snaps. I thought that's female.
Oh,
anatomy.
that's
Yeah,
why. I
Yeah.
get it.
So, jeez.
Jesus, that's one terrifying face that says that I've been wanting you.
His voice, like we watched when you left, we put on the original Real Ghostbusters just so I can show Andrew. Because for some reason I thought they looked different, but it's literally the exact same.
Except for
The voice.
the colors, and the
What's the
voice.
difference?
The voice, this one's a lot deeper and darker,
Yeah.
and the other one's more of like an '80s maniacal villain.
Yeah.
Not as high pitched to
yeah, kind of
Skeletor,
like that.
but like somewhere in between.
Yeah. It's kind of like that, but it has like
I kind of liked it better in a way.
has that like that scratchy kind of distortion to it.
Oh, okay. I can kind of
Yeah.
picture that now. I kind of like the deeper. It suits it more. This guy definitely.
Honestly, I
Oh, by the way, Kylie's friend is Jack. We haven't mentioned that at all.
Yeah, whatever.
he wasn't. He was off screen a lot.
We didn't see him till the end because
Jack was off screen a lot.
Jacked off screen, yeah. Jack was off screen.
Oh my God,
What's wrong, Alex?
you guys are absolutely.
Everything becomes a masturbatory joke. That's just the way we do things, you know.
So I can't find the
Ourselves.
picture. But I found another picture we'll talk about at the end.
Uh-huh.
But the picture I was looking for
Yeah.
was when Roland's little brother just had the Grendel face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Like
freaked
that-
me out.
I don't feel so good, Roland.
What was that kid's name again?
You're going to put me on the spot like that, huh?
Jack.
Yeah.
I'll look him
It
up,
wasn't
too.
Jack. That was a friend.
Yeah, Jack was the kid that Kylie hung out with when she was a kid.
Riley.
I remember they just kept saying that
Was
kid's
it?
name,
No.
and they were like, always like, "Come on, man, you're being a little rascal. What the fuck?"
Remember they were like, listen, we know who his next target is. It's like, yeah, who? It's like, well, he only targets bad kids, so they're thinking they're going for your little brother. But he's like, but you, like you said, he only goes for bad kids. And he's like, come on, rolling, come on, man.
Yeah, you think your brother's not bad? That kid's bad to the bone.
Literally, like he's like,
No.
no TV for you, Mister. And he's like, okay. Immediately
You
closes.
notice he had an N64 controller on his bed? Remember when Roland brought him home? He's like, I thought that was weird because he's supposed to be babysitting his little brother. And then he's just like, all right, I gotta go back. Ghostbusters gotta go fuck around with that Grendel. You chill here home alone while this Grendel's looking for kids, okay? And he just left him home
Yeah.
alone.
Makes perfect sense. That's exactly what you do when there's a child predator on the way.
Yeah.
You just
Look at this smile. I've never seen a Grendel this happy. Sorry,
Let's-
Andrew, to bring
let's
you
show
back
that.
to this.
No problem.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was that 4 or 5 teeth? We see.
You see 5, but I think there's
There's
more
I
one
only,
on the other
I only
side.
know one
Yeah,
other
yeah.
person that's got horrible dentures like that. Jeez.
Who?
Oh, we know him, very close and dear to our hearts. And he does a lot of fortune telling and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Don't
Fortune
s-
teller.
Huh?
Someone we actually know in real life?
I don't want to say names.
Yeah,
Fuck.
don't. I'm just.
Yeah, but just say it, yes
Who
or
do
no.
we talk about that always has bad teeth?
Who do you
Did
talk
you
about?
talk
that
about
always?
that? That's
We, like I'm saying we, so not.
Is it
it's
a
not,
joke?
It's not
Oh,
Zava.
from high school?
Yes.
You know him. No. Yeah.
I might
What's
have
up?
said
I
that.
didn't know if Alex would do that deep of a cut, so I was like, who?
Yeah. No, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
He's got the same smile.
Yeah. Pretty
That's just
goddamn
him.
close.
I was actually he's half Grundle. he got what Roland's little brother had when he was a kid, but never changed.
Have you seen, like, is he?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of life he's living now.
Probably a really fulfilling, great one.
He's like the next, like,
We can
Chris
only
Chan.
hope.
So what do you guys think about how they ended it with the Grundle?
We didn't even talk about how it ended.
That's why I just said, what do you think about it, so we can go into
I
it.
thought it was really funny how, like, they broke the curse. They're like, well, how is he still Grundle? It's like he was incubated. So it's like, how does this curse even work? It's just like, oh, you caught me. Oh, reset time.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, okay, is this a game or something? Like,
So
but
wait, the one guy stayed as a
yeah, he stayed as a Grundle for 10 years incubating.
Yeah, her
No,
friend.
no, I thought you meant like at the end of it.
No, he came back. We see
Yeah,
Jack.
okay.
Yeah,
But he doesn't say a word. Kylie's talking to him.
Well, he's still a kid. He's
'Cause,
still.
yeah, he's still whatever, the 10-year-old or 8-year-old or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And she's just like, it's been a long time, Jack, since I've seen you. And then
He
he's
is-
just like,
Yeah, like
It's
so I
like,
made
who
that.
the fuck are you? I saw you a different version of you yesterday.
So I made that joke where it's just like technically he still has like a mind of a child because he's only been like incubating for 10 years.
And he just sees this big titty goth girlfriend. Like,
She's not big titty.
people love Kylie, though.
Everyone loves her. She's like those like
she was the only character brought back in anything.
she's like
she was in the IDW comics.
she's like those kinds of characters like Raven from like Teen Titans and stuff like that. Everyone loves
Yeah.
like those kinds of
Oh,
characters.
we didn't talk about her voice actress. She's sorry.
Tara Strong.
Who?
Tara
I'll say it. Tara Strong.
Strong. Fuck. Tara Strong.
Tara
Jeez.
Strong is dope.
Yeah, she's a
She's-
very talented
Isn't she
woman.
Timmy Turner?
Yeah,
She's
and
not
Stewie.
weak.
Not Stu. Stu Pickle. Wait, yeah, she's also
You just said Stu Pickle's dead.
no the baby.
Tommy.
Dill?
Tommy.
Tommy?
Yeah,
Tommy, yeah.
yeah. I mean,
She's a great voice.
she's
actor.
very.
That's why this cartoon has a lot of good voice actors. Like that Maurice LaMarche guy I talked about. He's the voice of Pinky, but he was also in like original Brain, and he was also in the original Ninja Turtles and shit. It's dope shit.
There was one other
Dope
thing.
people doing dope shit. That's
There's
what
one
I
other
like.
thing I wanted to talk about that happened in this show, but I'm almost like slowly forgetting what it was now. So they got captured. He's like forgetting. Oh, that's right. So like the thing is, this happened. This whole incident with the Grundle with her happened like 10 years ago.
She was there when it happened.
Would you remember like something that long ago? And you
10 years isn't even that long. High school is 10
high
years
school.
ago.
You remember high
Fair
school,
enough.
right?
That's a fair point actually.
Literally, we started grade 9 like almost 15 years ago. So
Yeah, but she was a child, so like.
yeah, but like I remember things when I was 10.
But at the same time, it's like it was so traumatic. Like she probably went to therapy, and the therapist was like, "There's no such thing as ghosts. Your child,
Yeah, but that's something you remember. Okay, so you're saying if you saw a Grundle, clearly take your friend and never saw your friend again, well, you just forget. Jack who?
not forget, but like be like even question if what you saw was real because when that's so traumatic that like you would have to tell your parents and your parents
You would
are like
question it, but I feel like the fact that your friend's been missing ever since
it's a good point.
would make you remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. That's my
What'd you
input.
upload by the way?
What did I what?
You uploaded something.
I'll do that at the end.
Okay.
It's more about the toys. We'll get back into that after we're done talking about this episode.
All right. Okay.
Is there a Grendel toy?
Alright.
No, I just
No.
saw more unreleased
Oh,
things.
you
that I
got
thought
my
were
hopes
cool.
up.
There is I forget his name, the pumpkin head from the original one.
Mm-hmm.
They made because they had a toy of him, or no,
Oh,
they made
yeah.
a toy for him in this.
That's cool.
Yeah, want to just show you?
How did they capture him again? It was just like a very
So
cliche.
this, of course. What'd you say, Alex? CTLR.
Whoa, that looks.
Like, look, this pumpkin guy. Look, this is that might be the Slimer I have. You could put him. They're fucking.
Wow, every character but the wheelchair one.
So
Yeah.
this is the Egon I have. I have all three of these right here. I don't have this Kylie. I have that Kylie. I think I have that Eduardo, but without everything.
What?
I have this Roland complete. I don't have this one. I don't think they came out with this bike, unless I'm wrong. I don't
Does-
remember. I've never seen this bike.
Does that one have like a launching top thing?
This, yeah.
It's like a.
Why does Kylie have short hair in these toys?
I think she just has a ponytail. Because I have the toy. I'll show you. She has a ponytail on, which is weird. Yeah.
She doesn't want to.
But I think I have this Slimer, but I don't have this base. I just have him. Totally gross. Totally extreme.
Plasma power sound. Oh,
Do you get it? Because they were.
Yeah, because there's little watch batteries in them, and they make the sounds.
that's so cool.
They were extreme.
Have you seen
Ghostbusters.
their Ecto 1 for this show?
No.
Look, Andrew, go off the computer for a bit so I can
I
search.
did.
Okay. I'm going to search up Extreme Ghostbusters. Ecto.
Extreme Ghostbusters.
Oh, I hate my life.
Extreme Acta. Why do you have Never mind. I'm not
I don't know how to get rid of it. I've tried, Andrew.
It's in
I can do that for
it's
you.
in
That's
the top
easy.
thing.
I know. I don't try to get rid of it. I just get frustrated with
I
it.
tried, and then you instantly out yourself for saying you don't try.
I really like this design while we're at it. Sorry.
Of Yahoo.
No, definitely not. So
yeah, that's why you default it. I just put it on so you can
Yeah.
show it. Whatever.
here it is. So this is the Ecto 1 that came with it. I liked it a little better almost than the original's classic.
It looks
This
the
is supposed to be the
same
Ecto
Yeah,
1.
It doesn't look too.
I mean,
much
sorry, not
different.
the original toy from Real Ghostbusters. I'm saying I like this one better, the extreme one.
But what's
It comes with a lot more flair.
Oh, okay, just flare. Are those like wheel things that you put behind the wheels so it looks like it's going fast?
Oh, the
Well, here.
spoilers,
Things.
not spoilers. What the fins or
Well,
whatever.
here you can
Yeah.
see the box.
Oh, okay. I
See, they go right there.
On the
okay.
side.
There's a satellite on top.
Wow,
Yeah, it's dope.
wow! It's got lots of fun.
Oh, it's right
stuff.
there. It's all put together.
This one?
Yeah.
I think this is like the
it
tiniest
is.
picture in the
That's
world.
a sweet picture, dog. Good size.
These are like the newer ones.
That looks like a bus almost.
Is that
This
a
is the
Lego
original
kit?
one. Because the original one they used the
A
cars.
hearse.
No, it
Oh.
wasn't a hearse. It's the cars they used to use for ambulances back in the day.
That's Lego.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying this is a real like a
Oh no, but
Wait,
licensed toy.
Isn't the original supposed to? They they decked out a hearse.
In the movie, I'm pretty sure they say this, but these cars were used for like ambulances. I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
Don't quote me, boy, because
They
I
were.
ain't said
I'm
shit.
gonna watch
but-
the original right now when I get home.
No, you said you're going to bed.
Yeah, I'll probably.
You
You
pass
said you
out.
wouldn't watch Ninja Scrolls
Wow.
with us because you're going to bed.
Wow, dude.
Okay, fair enough.
You're gonna watch Ninja Scrolls, or you're gonna go to bed?
You off the compy?
Oh no, we're just showing our Discord. Hi, Discord.
So in the end,
It
everyone
doesn't
got
even
turned
matter.
Yeah,
In
it's
the
all
end,
stuff I've seen.
Everyone became de-Grendelfied.
Yeah, but that the only scary thing to me, I think, in this whole episode as an adult was the Roland's little brother half grundled.
That was pretty fucking
Not
funny.
even gonna lie,
I'm
because
scared.
he had the giant ass head with the little like, kid body.
Yeah, he looked weird as fuck. But like you could tell from behind, he didn't look normal.
No, because his head's huge.
Yeah, I don't know how he didn't.
He was
know.
all fucking California
He's just
raised
like,
out.
hey yo, kid.
So out of how many Grundle double bundles would you
How
give
many
this?
Grundle bundles you give this?
Yeah.
So it's out of 20 then,
Yeah,
because
Out
it's
of 5.
20.
we can do 5, yeah, because it's bundles and there's 2 in each.
Oh, that's smart. Okay. So how much would you give it?
You guys are good at math.
No,
Yeah.
Grundle bundles
Mm-hmm.
are they kind of like humble bundles? The more
God,
you
just
buy,
answer the
the
fucking
more games you
question.
get.
Is it better to have more humble or Grundle bundles?
Yes, it's better.
Humble Grundle bundles.
Just because this one connects with the Ghostbusters cartoon lore, like real Ghostbusters, I'm gonna give this a solid fucking 4.5 Grundle bundles. So you get one extra bundle that's a Grundle that's alone.
That's literally what I was about to say too.
4. Wow, you guys are
4.5. It's
Out
easy.
of 5.
Out of the
really
3 that we watched, the Grundle was by far my favorite one.
I just like when things are consistent with
Yeah,
the lore,
exactly.
Yeah.
especially a kids
Um,
cartoon because you don't see that much back then as much.
I would say this is like a solid 4 Grundle bundles for
Yeah.
me.
I can respect
probably.
that. I can respect that.
Yeah.
Do you respect me?
No,
Oh.
I just said that. It's a joke. The only gripe I have with this is I want a Garrett figure. I want this Garrett figure in his wheelchair.
Look at the face he's giving. He's just like the raised eyebrows.
Look at this fucking.
that
Look at this
that
prototype.
cannon
Dude,
is so like deep, like just.
That's why we're saying that's gonna be like a $20 toy. Look
I don't
at
care. If they came out with this, like, oh, bro, we forgot to put this out. Who wants it? $50. Give me the Garretts. I'll buy 2.
Yeah,
I wonder how much money that would cost to buy that.
There's probably still this prototype floating around, unless it's just
It's
collectors
probably
already
worth a
have it,
lot,
or the.
Because I think the most expensive toy ever was that prototype Boba Fett thing.
But that's
That's not expensive. That's not that expensive compared to other toys, to be honest.
and Star Wars is like.
Last I
crazy.
looked, like probably 8 years ago, it was like
Let's type.
$20,000.
Kind of like. How do you answer? Like type in like most expensive toy.
Oh yeah.
Ever.
ever.
Yeah, that sounds very open-ended.
No, like there's probably a Guinness World Record. Most expensive toy sale.
Most expensive vintage toy.
What's expensive toy sale ever?
Let's see what it was.
It's got to be like something Barbie.
Oh, it just has these are the top 10 most valuable toys from your childhood. Vintage Atari games Air Raid. That sold for $33,000.
Wait, what? Oh, Atari. Oh,
The certain game. Pokemon card. It's not even specific. Pokemon cards Pikachu 100,000.
You can get 100,000 for
click
a
the
Pikachu.
website.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Furbies aren't worth that much. I think it's a certain one because I've bought old Furbies and I've sold them for like $20 to $40.
I remember when like people were like Beanie Babies were like going to be expensive, so everyone
Some
bought
of them still are though, eh?
Yeah,
the
some
one
of
that
them
is the
are.
most expensive right
Is
now
the
is the
Princess Di.
Yeah, that one.
Princess Diana one.
Well, that makes sense though.
So vintage
Barbie.
Barbies from 1959 has sold for $2,300 or $23,000. Sorry.
Jesus.
Books. The first edition of Where the Wild
That
Things
shit's
Are.
big, man.
Jesus Christ.
We got to start looking through the kids' book section of Value Village more. I
Yeah.
do, but I
The
don't look
first
for Where the Wild
edition.
Things Are
We don't know what we're looking for either.
It's a first edition.
for books at least.
How
hollow-
many?
it's-
How
the
many?
book- it's
first
hollow.
editions?
Oh, the 1978 Luke Skywalker. Is it the? It's probably the one.
I'm guessing a small.
No, there's
like-
different because the old figures they had like a telescopic lightsaber. It wasn't like an add-on. It was an add-on, but it didn't like it was so you can collapse it.
Mhm.
But I think there's one that had like a different style, and that one's probably the
blonde
one.
hair. It was because I remember it was
Yeah,
like
it has one has like darker blonde and one has like bright blonde.
Right.
Mhm.
Air Raid, we already talked about that. This Pikachu, what Pikachu? What?
The original created in Japan.
Oh,
Does it show pictures? Should
No.
I? show
originally
this?
created in
No.
Japan in 1966. Pokemon trading cards became an overnight. I
had
think it
no
meant
idea.
1996. I think they fucked.
I
Up.
don't know. Is Pokemon that
In
old?
Japan, maybe.
No,
Probably
in
not.
Japan, I
No,
think it was
definitely
early
not.
90s, like the
Yeah.
games.
Because remember, the Pokemon the games came out first before anything
Yeah,
else.
before the cards or even
Yeah.
the anime.
And there's no way it's 66. It can't be.
I think
Like the card game. No, what game came out first? Like
The
the.
Pokemon
Pokemon-
Blue, Red, and Yellow.
And
Oh,
green,
really?
no, blue, red,
Oh,
and
and
green.
green in
Yeah,
Japan,
green is
yeah.
Oh,
Japan.
I remember. Yeah, I had those. I had those before I started.
Because I think
watching.
in North America, those came out in like 96. And the
Yeah.
cards and the show didn't start till
Till
99, 98.
Yeah,
And then the cards.
Cards were 98, 99.
yeah,
Yeah.
everything else came after.
that's true.
Okay, then there's a 1969 Volkswagen Beach Bomb, 125. Where's the cool ones? Original Monopoly. Okay. G.I. Joe Prototype has sold for, they don't, baseball cards for
Hugh Wagner.
Hugh Janus Wagner.
Eunice
Oh,
Wagner.
sorry, Honus Wagner.
Yeah. Huge.
That's my boy Hugh
Action
Janus.
one. Yeah,
Yeah,
the Superman.
The first Superman sold for $3.2 million.
Jesus fuck.
Can you imagine having the foresight to be like?
Literally, comic books back in the, you don't have to show anymore if you were,
No.
but comic books in the 30s were literally nothing. They were just like for kids, and literally, I'd probably say 95% of Action Comics number ones are just tossed,
Yeah.
like just all gone.
yeah.
If not, just even if they did keep it, just deteriorated.
That's like Pokemon cards now too.
I wonder
though.
what's
Like,
the
there's
best
probably a lot.
condition Action One comic there is out there right now.
You're gonna make me just search random.
No,
questions
you don't have to.
Jeff?
We'll look it up later.
Andrew, can you look it up for him?
What was your question?
The best condition
The best
action-
condition Action 52. Sorry, that's the NES game.
That's
Action
expensive too,
Comics
still.
one, not as much anymore, but it's still up there. So Andrew, how's the searching?
I-
started.
Ladies and gentlemen, this train.
What did they say in Austin Powers? Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Anka, and they start singing on the bus.
Sorry. What do you?
Best condition Action Comics #1.
Can you imagine that's how life worked? You just said ladies and gentlemen and then said a person's name and then he just start performing. Ladies and gentlemen, Elton John. And he just starts the floor like unfolds and a piano.
3.2 million on eBay.
Yeah, but
No,
what's the
what's the
condition? Like, no, they
condition?
grade them out of 10.
I'd be surprised if there was a grade 10.
9.0.
That's pretty impressive, to be honest, for a comic that came out in the 30s.
That's like near perfect. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, eh?
Yep.
I had no idea, but like I was watching Pawn Stars and there's this guy that had like the holy grail of like Nintendo games. And it was like sticker taped Super Mario.
Oh, it was the prototype games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like asking like a straight $1 million for that thing. And I was like, holy shit.
These games are fucked sometimes. Like that Sculptor's Cut game that's not even that good. The Blockbuster exclusive one on N64.
Mm-hmm.
I got that in a lot just luckily. I paid $70 for the lot. I knew the game was worth it. And I was just hoping that was because there's two versions, not Blockbuster one and then a Blockbuster one that had like different characters.
Mm-hmm.
The normal one sells for like maybe $30. I don't know now, but back then like $20-$30. The Blockbuster one, I literally sold it for $500.
Damn. That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
trying
sick.
to think like what's the most if I sold my Dot Hack game collection, that'd probably be the most expensive.
The Dot
thing.
Hack's still up there?
I looked at it. It's up. It's at $400 right now. But honestly, I'm still
Bro,
gonna just hold on to it.
You know what people should be collecting though?
Pogs.
Fucking Pogs, man.
Because I got some that I want to
are
give to the people.
sick. Yeah, bro. We want to let you
Buy
pick
our
out
Pogs. Got some Casper, got some Gargoyles,
Bro,
got one Dot from Animaniacs.
Basically anything you name, I got it, bro.
You want it? I got it. Dripping like water.
I got so many Pogs.
Andrew turns on his taps at home and it's just Pogs.
Pogs come
He
out.
doesn't have water anymore.
We don't-
It's soaked up all the water and it's just Pogs.
I stopped feeding my dog food. He just eats Pogs now.
Jesus Christ.
Pete is
His
pissed.
dog specifically only
Uh,
eats Batman Forever Pogs.
Ladies
though.
and gentlemen, please call the police for
No.
animal
He
cruelty.
loves it.
No, he
He's-
likes it.
He's happy.
You should see his face when he gets a slammer.
Banana slam.
The metal ones. Biggest smile ever.
All right, so John, you want to close this curtain down for us?
Close the door here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had something I want to say at the end, but I forget.
What do you want to say at the end there, bud?
I only remember half of it, so I'm trying to remember the rest.
Recollect like what we were talking about after and beforehand.
Oh, and I want to say,
Yes.
sometimes, people ask me, John, why are you doing this podcast? Like, what's it going to happen, And I would just like to say, in the words of Kanye West, I'm dope and I do dope shit. See you next time, guys.
Please subscribe.
Like us, please.
Thanks.